What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's good? What's good? So this is going to be our new time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So this will be our new starting time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is going to be a new show, a new format that we will be incorporating 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, every day. We're going to have this Boxing Talk. So tune in Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a new setup. Okay, people. We are going to go you're going to have your very own undisputed first take version of boxing here for the first time. Okay. This is original. You understand? All boxing talk. All boxing talk. We're going to do this here new thing, new format. The General in the building, 7A Sports TV. See, I know I'm coming on early because the General has tuned in twice. I'm low? He said I'm low. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? Which one is my mic? How about that? How about now? How about now? How about now? That better? Is that better? Is that better, my peoples? My calls are late. Ha! Blue's on time. Blue is on time. I take pride in that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm never on time. But today, Blue is on time. And I know I'm on time because the General is here. You feel me? The General, 7A Sports TV, is in the building. Is in the building. You understand me? You understands me. Is that better? Is that better, my peopleizations? Okay, Pope Porter, what's up? Southside Tone, 8. Adrian Dones, 3800 Ernesto. Reg Lowe, Via Ferreira. Justin Hawkins, Keith Tucker, Cali World, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Big Ricky, what's up, family? African Pride, what's up, my great brother? Will Smith, what's up, family? Gerard Too Easy, what's good? Kiki, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Mike H, what's good, my great brother? Shogun 76, Reginald Fields, Lehman Barber, what's up, my great brother? He said, salute, Blue from Detroit. Salute to Detroit. Jeremy Grant, what's up? Jermaine Gant, what's up, family? My brother, Bish, B Megastar in the building. What's up with you, King? Punch Drunk, what's up, family? Peace and blessings to the Queen, Maya Egypt. She's in the building. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, DVJ 600. Pancho Villa, what's up, family? Vontae Too Clean, what's up, great brother? Jake, what's going on? Puerto Rican African, what's up, family? Cali World, peace and blessings, Queen. D Berkey, what's up, family? Dante Russell, what's good, my great brother? DeMarcus Martin, what's up, family? My brother, my brother from the Sandbox is in the building. He is in the building. My brother Ron, Broken Traditions, is in the building. Literally, we grew up from the Sandbox. Salute to my brother Ron. Go subscribe to my brother Ron, Broken Tradition. That's my brother right there in real life, just to let y'all know. Ron, what's up, family? What's up, family? Southwest Dice, what's good? Warrior Class the Third, what's up? Alexis, what's going on? Charlie Pearsall, what's up, family? Tavon Dupree, Reg Lowe, what's up, family? Jake, what's going on, family? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Reg Lowe, what's up, family? Where you been at, great brother? So, here's the thing, right? There's a lot going on. A Class, what's good? I don't know. Coach Calvin, what's good? We'll wait till my young boy knock Devin out. That ain't Coach Calvin. That's an imposter. Steven Alberto, what's good? A Class, what's good? Domino Effort, what's up, family? Effect, what's up, family? Crunch Time Sports, Ron J, what's good? That ain't Coach Calvin. That's an imposter. He's posing as Coach Calvin in the chat. Do you see that? Miles Austin, what's up, family? JJ Short Deuce, what's up, my brother? Hustler Slim, what's good? How you feeling? Miles Austin, what's good? Ron J, what's up, family? He's posing. He's an imposter. King of Kings, what's good? You see, This is what I be talking about, man. You understand? They try to wheel me back in. I'm minding my business. Here I am minding my business. Hustle Slim, what's up? Here I am minding my business. You understand? Brooklyn born, what's up? It's Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. I'm just DF, what's good? Undisputed Fisticuffs, what's up, family? Alexis Jaramillo, what's up? Ryan said he focused now. That's what he said. Joshua Correa, what's up, family? Ryan Garcia, he said that he's focused, and then guess what he did? He went right back behind us and posted on Twitter, as he said he wasn't going to do, as he said he was only going to post about boxing. What did he do? He go right back and he posts about Bryce Hall. Scuba Steve, what's up, family? He go right back, double back, and post about Bryce Hall. UCLA Carter, what's up, family? He said Tank versus Frank, June 15th. Is it true, Blue? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. So he goes right back. He says, I'm not going to post anything else unless it's involving the sport of boxing. Nothing else, nothing more. Just boxing. Every other conversation has to be about anything other than the sport of boxing after the fight. And guess what he did? He went and posted about Bryce Hall saying, man, you got to come clean about what you did. Bro, what happened to you staying focused on the sport of boxing? What happened to that? Bro totally went away from that. This is what he said, right? That's what he said. He said, I'm staying away from anything not involving the sport of boxing is what he said, right? And then he goes right to Bryce Hall and he says, and Bryce Hall confirmed it and co-signed it. I don't know if he was being sarcastic when he did so, but Ryan says, take me to the Supreme Court and I will defend these claims, right? So Hall Smith was good. Ryan Garcia is standing on his business. He's standing on business. He said, take me to Supreme Court if you don't believe me. Master T-Word, what's up? He said, if you think that I'm making up stories, if you think that I'm not true to what I'm saying, if you think I'm lying, then take me to Supreme Court. That's what Ryan Garcia said. He's standing on his square. That's what we asked. He's standing on his square. He said, listen, I'm standing on business. You understand me? I'm standing on business. That's what he said. He said, I'm standing on business. And if y'all don't believe me, all y'all got to do is take me to the Supreme Court, Bryce Hall. And then this is what he said. Right? I see my brother A-Side still setting up, so I'll give him time to set up. Is that the Queen? Karma, is that you right there? Undisputed at 154. Is that your name right there? So he says, this is what he says, right? He says, this is what he says. I see y'all setting up. He says, Bryce Hall, sorry to do this to you. Then he threw Bryce Hall right up under the bus. Not under the bus, right up under the bus. He said, sorry to do this to you. No, you ain't. If you start off saying sorry, you ain't sorry. Sorry to throw you right up under this bus. But check this out. Right? Cinnamon Savage, what's up, brother? Underground Asylum, what's up, family? Yo, must have forgot, what's up? Claymore Rain, my brother, what's up, family? Choctaw, Montana, 808, what's up, great brother? Yeah, she's setting up. My brother A-Side, I can see them setting up. You see, I'm on time, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Blue is on time. What y'all think about that? I made it, man. Made it, man. Top of the world. Top of the world, boy. The day Blue is on time. Woo-wee. Ray Davis, what's up, my brother? Right? Hey, Claymore, I was on time, great brother. What you think about that? Hey, what you think about that? Man, this must be going to be a good day. Today is a good day. Right? Clutch the Cookie. What's up, family? What's shaking? Hey, bro, I called you. I called you a few times, great brother. No love for your boy. I called you a few times. I said, ain't this dude something? So Ryan said, this is what Ryan Cinnamon said. What's up, family? I'm letting them finish setting up, then I'll bring them on. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm on time and they late. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause yesterday we was on the phone. They was throwing shots at Blue, boy. You know what I'm saying? Blue always late. Cecil Smith, what's up, family? Blue is always late, and I was on time today. You feel me? Brian Jones, what's up? Jerron Purder, what's up, family? And I need y'all to smash the like button. Queen, when you ready. A-side, when you ready, let me know. So I could bring y'all in.
Salute.
There they go. So
I just wanted to tell y'all that Blue had me and Carmen a hostage who was here on time. He was late.
lies. Lies they tell. Lies they tell. That is
That's my
the
story.
lies
I'm
they
sticking
tell.
to
Listen,
it. That's my
so
story. I'm
people,
sticking
just
to it.
listen, so just to give y'all an update, this is the new team right here. Right? We got Karma Serene in the building. We got my brother A-side, Ring Rouse with A-side in the building. And yours truly, your boy Blue.
Right.
We gonna bring y'all
Right.
the boxing version of Undisputed First Take. We the first family of this here boxing take now. Every day, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, we will be here. So this is your new format today, people. This is what you're gonna get every day. You know, I don't know. They're gonna be late though. You know what I'm saying? You see, you feel me? You feel me? Blue gonna be on time. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on time. You understand me? But no, this is gonna be the normal format, people. Every day. We're gonna do big things here. And I need y'all to obviously go subscribe to my brother A-side, Ring Rivals with my brother, my co-host A-side, Armstrong Consultant, Ring Rivals with A-side. And I need y'all to go and subscribe to my sister, Karma Serene, and subscribe to her channel as well. Let's get them up. If y'all support your boy Blue, do me a favor, click the link, subscribe to their channel. Let's get them up to past Blue. I want them to have more subscribers than Blue has. Let's get them all the way up. Let's do that, people. Y'all support your boy Blue. Y'all subscribe to your boy Blue. Let's get this all the way up, my people. Can we do that? Subscribe to their channel. Their links is right there in the chat. You see the links in the chat.
Kick it.
Click that link.
Cannot kick it.
And we're gonna make this happen. You understand? So this is gonna be your new format. This is gonna be your new team. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Monday through Friday. If you on Central Time to Karma, that's 6:30 to if you're on the West Coast time, that's 3:30. So make sure y'all tune in every day, every single day. Let's make this happen. We're gonna get this bread. Karma, you want to introduce yourself to the people? Most of the people here already know you in the chat, but
hey,
just
everybody.
Yourself.
Hey, friends. I see everybody I already know from the chat. My name is Karma Serene, big boxing fan. I'd love to be on the team. So welcome to me. I'm just glad to be here.
Absolutely. My brother A-side, you got something to say about it?
Who with Karma Serene?
No.
No.
Oh, he already throwing shots.
He throw shots
already.
I ain't throw another shot. You
early in the morning. he start early.
He's starting early, right?
You say what you say? You got something to say about it? Yeah.
He like, about Karma.
What's up? Yeah,
Hey.
he said about Karma. No, I ain't got nothing to say about Karma. Karma's a sweetheart. Blue been shady. So we got all right. So our first topic tonight. We're going to discuss Devin Haney get credit for Ryan Garcia will be our first topic that we speak about tonight. First of all, what do you guys think is going with Devin with this Devin and Ryan fight? You see all these things that are coming out about Ryan Garcia. You literally got the internet split in half, right? You got half of the internet thinking he's absolutely out of his mind, he's crazy, and then you got half of the internet believe him. They like, okay, well, why would someone make this up at this stage of their career, right? Why would they only get to the top of the mountaintop?
Hey, Si, you frozen. You frozen, great brother.
Okay.
Yeah, you frozen. You can hear me, right, Karma?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, he's frozen. I was hoping to not my end because we having a storm over here. It's a bad storm. Asai, you frozen out, great brother. You good? So let me ask you this while he's fixing his situation, Karma, right? Did you see Brian Garcia went on Twitter and he said he said that he going back into hibernation. He only gonna focus on boxing from here on out. All his tweets is gonna be boxing. The very next tweet was him talking about Bryce Hall and and Bryce Hall being and he says this, right? I'm gonna read it to you just to catch you up on it. And Bryce Hall is a TikToker. I'm not really familiar. Are you familiar with him?
No.
Yeah, me neither. He's apparently he's my son and them. They know he's a massive TikToker. And he has a huge social media following. And apparently he did like a celebrity boxing match not too long. And him and Ryan have history. So Ryan takes the social media, and this is what Ryan says. He says, Bryce Hall, sorry to do this. Now, again, this is right after he put the post up, signing the contract, the new contract he's signing to do only focusing on the sport of boxing, knocking Devin Haney out in the second round. This is his commitment. And he goes right back an hour later and he says, Bryce Hall, sorry to do this to you, but apologize for messing with underage people. I'm going to say underage people. Remember, Taylor told me and showed me you need to repent and stop hiding behind TikTok and this clout. And then he goes on to say, take me to Supreme Court. I will defend these claims. I will go out my way to defend every single one of these claims. Go to court, stand on before a judge, and prove every single one of these claims. Right? Bryce Hall responds to him and says, Ryan Garcia is 1,000% true. It's true. Ryan was with me on Epstein's Island. We together. So he's going in, he's confirming it. Right? He didn't put no laughing emoji or nothing. He just said he's trying to leave the cult now. He's getting exposed by the masses. Right, Karma. So thoughts on that? And is Ryan focused?
I think Ryan is extremely focused. This is an act. You can only dare to be great so much. And every time he steps up to one of his peers, one of the new four kings, he's going to lose. Right? So you can only dare to be great. So first he had the rib excuse. Now his excuse is going to be I was on drugs, I was on alcohol, and that's why I lost to Haney. He's just building up his because they're going to still need to market him. He's still the biggest star, Golden Boy. So he's going to go into rehab, and then he's going to make his comeback because they didn't want him to fight Tank. You remember they abandoned him.
Right.
They didn't want him to fight Tank. So now he has that L, but he had the rib injury. So now he's going in with Devin, and he's going to get smoked. And his excuse is going to be, I was on drugs and alcohol, and I was losing my mind, and that's why I lost. That's just my take. I think this is all an act.
So you think he acting? You think this is a stage?
Yeah. 100%, 100%. Because it's getting weirder and weirder by the day. If this was true, as rich as Ryan is, and he has his family around him, they would have 51-50'd him, locked him up. If any of this was true, if he was really in danger. Like, this is all act. And then I heard he's been training, so he can't be that far off his rocker if he's in training focus.
Now my only thing with the training thing is, right, because we know Derrick James don't leave Texas.
That's true.
Right? So when I was looking at that video he posted, right, A-side, that video he posted, I'm looking in the back and I'm seeing ocean and palm trees, and I'm like, he ain't in Texas.
Well, they say he don't be paying his trainers anyway, so I guess it don't matter. Joe Goosen is suing him for not paying him. Canelo said he owes his trainer also.
Oh, so, Eddie Reynoso?
Yeah. Canelo said he owes Eddie Reynoso money. Joe Goosen is suing him. Yeah, he don't pay them anyway, so I guess it don't matter.
Maybe he ain't paying them because he ain't committing to training.
Right.
Yeah. What you think about that, A-Side?
I think it's a little bit quite the contrary. I think this is Ryan. I think this is authentically him. If we pay attention to Ryan and his activities prior to the Gervonta Tank Davis, if you look at the first time that they was talking about fighting prior to them signing the contract, he had shenanigans at that time as well. He'd start to go on Mike Tyson on the Hot Boxing podcast, and then right after that, he stated that he's going to fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm like, whoa, that came out of left field. You guys remember that, right? He's talked about fighting Manny Pacquiao. Talked about that there and talks about getting the fight done. He was gonna, he couldn't wait to share the ring with the legend and Manny Pacquiao. His team, who's this kid? I'm not even talking about fighting Ryan Garcia. He's lying. It got to the point where Manny and his team stopped the shenanigans that he was doing, right? So that is what took place the first time with the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. The second time around, it seems as if he wanted the fight a little bit more, so much so to where it was on the extreme side, on the opposite end, to where he took anything Gervonta Tank Davis had given him in order to make the fight. It seems like he has these switches, these real polar, personalities. I'm no clinician of any sort, so I can't diagnose him with anything, but I think this is authentically him. I think whenever it's something big that comes up, he has this way of going off the cliff. He can't stay even killed. If you look at the way he fight, he can't stay even killed for too long. It shows up in the way that he fight as well. With Duarte, he was doing beautiful the first 4 rounds, and then after that, he just completely shift his game plan, and it looked completely weird to me. So I think this is authentically him. I think he's not making it up. I think it's a thin line between genius and insanity, right? And I think that's what we're seeing with Ryan Garcia. I think it's the same thing with Teofimo Lopez. I think this is genuinely their personalities. I think that he needs some sort of help. I do, because I don't think nothing have shown me in the past that Ryan is strategic enough, is steadfast enough in his game plan to actually have this type of game plan and see it through all the way. Not with him.
Yeah. Your mic is off, Karma.
I'm gonna have to push back on that just a little bit. I think he is a little bit off center, but he does this all the time. It just has not gone this far. But I still think it's an act, because come fight time, he's good to go. Like, does it just all go away? It's just nervous jitters. I don't feel like I feel like he knows what he's doing. Like, he's gonna pull back when it's time to get focused for real and get serious, because he does it every time.
Okay. Well, is it?
Yeah, you got a delay.
Me? I'm back.
Yeah, you frozen again.
I don't know. I have a tornado watch. So if something's messing up with my internet,
I'm saying
my internet.
I got a storm here.
Yeah, we got a bad storm. We got a bad storm right now. So yeah, it probably going to go in and out. It'll pass. It should pass. Yeah. But no, I love your take, Karma. The only thing that I'm gonna I don't think this. I think he's genuinely off his rockers. I think he believes. I think what he's going to do is he's going to see how the crowd takes to him, right? He's going to see how social media takes to him. He's going to see how the fans react to him. If they think he's crazy and they think it's an act, then he's going to go with, I was just acting. I was just BSing, man. I was just putting on the front, for the fight, trying to sell it for the fans and whatnot. But if they genuinely take to him and they're on his side, then he's going to placate to that and say, no, man, I've really been feeling this way. I think with Ryan Garcia, he's a master at that, right? He's a master at seeing how the crowd reacts to him, and then he placates to what the crowd wants from him, and he feed off of that. So I think we agree with each other on some piece and some aspect. I do not think he's I do not think he's strategic enough to follow this through. Nothing about Ryan Garcia have shown me that. Nothing.
Yeah, I personally think that he started off like with that game plan, like to promote, and then I think he found himself going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
and he just can't stop. Like he has to continue on what he started, and now it's like he's just blurting it out. Like nothing is filtered.
Right. And then once you start towing that conspiracy theory line, you send dog whistles to certain people, and that is what's keeping it going. Like it would have stopped by now.
Right. And I think too, a part of it is that he's seeing the attention that he's getting from it, right?
Yeah.
Like he I think that he's been intrigued by this. I think he's been studying it. I think he's been researching. And I do think he's been through some things. I do think that he suffered some trauma, right? And I think that now what happened is he sees that, essentially, I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's other people that really because I watched that these last, I don't know if you guys saw it, but he did I don't even know what it's called, but when you go on these Twitter spaces and you do these like live streams or whatever, and they have all the little boxes with all these people, and you could be selective with who you put there. And he's putting like all of these big influencers, celebrities, so on and so forth, right? And everybody's agreeing with him. And when he was on there with Andrew Tate, everybody's like, man, you right. Like the one he just did, this dude that was discussing this, and he had one of the spaces going right now, and he had like 2,000 people watching, and every person in there is like, Ryan is perfectly right. He's perfectly sane. That's just motivating him to continue to, you know what I'm saying? And then he said this. He said, I'm losing a lot of my core fan base, but I'm gaining a lot of fans
from
rapidly.
elsewhere.
Yeah.
That's what I see that is going on. That's the dangers inside of what it is that he's doing right now, because that conspiracy audience is quite big. We get for a while, I don't know how many is inside of the chat, and I don't want to offend any of you guys, but we had a lot of flat earthers for a while, and it started to catch fire, right? How far is this from the flat earthers, right? Bohemian. He started to say these words, right?
They're right next to each other.
And then it's like, see, here's the thing, right? You can't disprove what he's saying. That's what's making it. That's what's making it. You cannot disprove what he's saying.
Right.
So, it's to me, the kid needs help, because really quickly you can find yourself down a rabbit hole. And we all have been. I'll speak for myself. I love conspiracies. Let me tell y'all right now. I love conspiracies. You haven't the slight. I get up for a new conspiracy, but the thing is, I'm older. I'm past 25, so I know how to jump down the conspiracy hole with a bungee cord, right? Because I think skepticism is a learned art. You learn that as you get older, right? You learn not to be gullible, right? But if you haven't learned skepticism, if you haven't learned the art of asking palpable questions, then you can find yourself in some weird places, especially on the internet, right? I think that's where he is, right? Whenever I go down any conspiracy tunnel, I always ask myself, but not always juxtapose what's going on. Okay, well, who credible have stamped this? Where did this come from? Where are the sources? What studies did you guys do? What hypotheses did you guys come up with? And then who back checked all these things to make sure that this is correct, etc. The things that adults will ask, right? But when you're 22 and you're 25, you just feel like you just discovered something new that nobody else knows, and it feels good just to be in that in crowd, right? Mm-hmm. And then you realize that the rabbit hole you went down was a bunch of BS. So I think that's where he's at. And because he's in such a unique position as far as having a limelight that he has at an early age, he is watched by everybody while going through that transitions. God knows if I was 24 and if I was talking about the Anunnakis at the time, I would seem high. And I don't even do drugs. I would have had seemed high if I was going down my, you know what I mean? I was in my Joe Rogan, phase. I was, so I just think that that's what he's going through right now. He thinks he's right, which is extremely dangerous, because he don't know, he hasn't verified if any of the stuff that he's learned about is right, and that's what we're watching in real time. That's why he needs help.
Let me get these super chats. Then we're gonna. Then I want to ask y'all, how does this affect Devin Haney? How Hawaii Chris, my brother in the building in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Hey, Blue, if Ryan is just now about to start training, isn't that bad? I still give him a puncher's chance, but not a good look. Yeah, he and it don't sound like he getting back in the gym right now, because he said right now as we stand, he's 6 weeks out. He said, I'm gonna focus for the next 5 weeks. Bro, what about this week? Salute to brother Charles Edward Cheese. My brother Charles Edward Cheese in the building in the super chat, dropping that hundo on us in the super chat. He says, so ain't nobody gonna talk about how the list signed on the Bible had exactly 12 steps. I mean, the truth will always come out. Booger sugar. Booger sugar. Yeah, that was, yeah, that cheese.
Sugar
that was
booger.
Yeah.
Showing your age. Yo, you showing your age with sugar booger. That's wild.
Facts. Again, like I said, that wasn't no coincidence. Benj Dollars, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Blue, Bill pulled up on IG last night, like, tell Mr. Willie Jones, AB, drop everything, Ryan in trouble. Yeah, he did, right? And then Bill came here last night. We chopped it up with Bill for about 30 minutes last night.
He was on the platform?
Yeah, he came last night. He did a live stream, and everybody was accusing Blue, right? So he did a live stream. I'm on the show, right? A-side.
Yeah.
I'm on the show, doing the show, and we sitting here, and I'm just chopping it up. My brother Claymore came on, jumped on. We chopping it up. I put the link in the chat. I was going back and forth with a few people, and then people was like, Bill is on live on IG. So I said, okay, cool. I'm gonna listen to it. At the same time, I just started talking about if Ryan Garcia can't can't go on short notice, the fight being in Brooklyn, I like Adrian Broner being a replacement. And then lo and behold, Bill goes on IG, invites Adrian Broner on.
Wait a minute. So that happened after he came on?
Yo, simultaneously.
You started that mess.
You know what happened, right? I told you Blue was on Bill payroll.
Oh, man. That was confirmation.
Like, I didn't know. And then he tell AB, hey, you next. If Ryan can't go, we signing you up. I'm like, bro. So then everybody said, Blue, you set that up. You already knew that was in play. I ain't know nothing was in play. I knew nothing about. I didn't know he was gonna invite AB on. I knew nothing about it. I tell y'all, look at Karma. I tell y'all the truth. I knew nothing about it. I swear I didn't know nothing about it.
Hey,
give me a stack of Ryan Garcia Bibles. I'll tell y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? Give me a stack of Ryan Garcia Bibles. Hawaii Chris, my brother in the super chat.
Everybody gonna catch fire. Hey, right? Give me another one. Hey, give me another one.
Hawaii Chris, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Blue, he just tweeted he's about to fly to Dallas to just now start his training camp. That's why I asked him.
On March 6th.
Yeah. No, he didn't. Did he? He tweeted out right now. Oh, you can't make this up, man. Hey, bro, you can't. And then he wanted to be taken serious. Salute to my brother, Charles Edward Cheese, back in the building, back in the super chat, dropping another hundo on us in the super chat. He said, okay, A-side, I figured Delia. Pause.
Yo, that's wild.
Telling his age. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
salute, Cheese. Salute. How you feeling, Cheese?
Yeah, so everybody, even Claymore, like, Blue, you sure you ain't had nothing to do? I'm like, bro, I didn't know. I did not know. I kid you not. I'm like, bro.
Kind of funny.
I'm like, bro, what? Then my inbox started flooding. Blue, you set that up. I'm like, bro, I didn't know nothing. I was just saying that would be a good replacement. Warrior Class the Third, my brother in the building in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub. Honest in the Super Chat. He says, salute Blue, Karma, and A-side. Haney is reflects precision, while Garcia only reflects flash and flare for a moment. It's discipline versus undisciplined.
It's the ultimate discipline versus undisciplined.
There it is.
All facts.
1,000%.
Hey, Claymore said blue blood getting that payola. Hey, y'all ain't right, bro.
He said payola. That's
payola.
wild. Payola.
Yo, but hey, you see the face Karma just gave me? That's the same face. That's the same face Claymore gave me. He was like,
yo, he said payola. That's wild.
Yeah, he was like,
to make you go,
He was like, Blue, you already knew that? I said, nah, bro. I ain't know nothing about it, I swear. 4K nephew in the building in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on us in the Super Chat. He says, shout out to the family. Hit the like button. Welcome our new co-host. Chat, stand up. Show out tonight. And let's get his bin info talk started. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, nephew. Karma, I don't know if you know, but 4K is nephew, and he monitors the chat for us. He makes sure to let everybody know to keep smashing the like button. As a matter of fact, y'all could go ahead so y'all could go ahead and give your thoughts on what you just said. Let me give for something.
So
what y'all think about Ryan Garcia just
you saying the credit will Devin Haney receive credit for Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but first, let me ask y'all what y'all think about him just now flying to Texas. I told y'all he wasn't in Texas. People talking
He's
about
not in no Texas.
Yeah, people talking about, hey, Blue, Texas got palm trees, you disrespecting. I said they ain't got palm trees in the beach. I've been to Texas 1,000 times.
Yo, I asked Foe about Texas beaches. He said don't get in the water. So
ain't no beach in Dallas.
So
right.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah, man. We ain't fools.
Yeah, come on. He's not tricky.
Yo, the moment I seen that video, and he said this is a promise he making to himself, right? That sounds like a dude that's been cheating on his woman, right? Man, this is the promise I'm gonna make you, baby. I promise you, man, I'm not gonna do this no more. I promise you I'll be home every day at this time. I promise you I'm not going out with the boys no more. He sounds like a dude that has been cheating on his regime. It sounds like a dude that has been cheating on his camp. He sounds like a dude that has been cheating on his diet. He sounds like a dude that has been cheating on his skills. He sounds like a dude that just been cheating all around when it comes to the sport of boxing. He's making a promise because he feels like he has to. He's making a promise because he's in the proverbial doghouse with boxing, right? He has to make all these promises to himself because he don't think that he's going to be able to beat Devin Haney regardless. So he's praying to not only himself, to his God and the boxing gods. He's praying to, hey, I make all these promises to y'all. Please, man, please. I got 5 weeks. I promise I'm gonna be focused. He's not focused. This dude is not disciplined. Anybody with a 2-digit IQ will recognize that he has not been training. He hasn't. He has not been training. And for you to do that against Devin Haney is the ultimate disrespect. How much hubris one would have to go against this Devin Haney, one of the most, arguably the most disciplined boxer in boxer. Next to only other, he's only next to other elites. And nobody considering Ryan Garcia an elite. You know what I mean? How could you dare not to train for Devin Haney? This is your most formidable opponent outside of Gervonta Tank Davis. And you talking about 5 weeks. Now you're making promises to yourself.
He's building in this. I told you he's building in them excuses. Because no, they're not going to. Well, they never give Haney credit for anything he does. When he beat Loma, he was too old. He actually didn't beat him. Cambosos was garbage. Okay, so you don't rate. I don't highly rate Cambosos either, but he still flew halfway across the world and stepped up and did it when nobody else would. Right?
Right, exactly.
Ryan is excuse building. He's gonna say he was high and he didn't train. He's just remaining marketable. So after he loses again, he can stay in have a prominent figure in boxing. That's all. That's all that is. I don't have no hope in this kid. I'm sorry.
Wait, Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
He literally has a puncher's chance. Like if a puncher's chance had a face against Devin Haney, it will literally be Ryan Garcia. Like that's it. He might
actually get stopped. He might actually get stopped.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, bro, this version of Ryan, like, there's no way he's gonna be able to. If Dev step on the gas, there's no way he's gonna be able to weather that storm. No way.
And he's not focused. We saw that in the Duarte fight. He's doing that silly California egg roll shit. Sorry, excuse my language. He just gets on my nerves, y'all.
Hey, what you call this is? The California egg roll?
Wow.
Hey, son. Hey.
Nah, y'all ain't dragging me into that. Y'all miss it. Y'all ain't dragging me into that. Yeah. He tried to angle A side. He tried to grab my foot on the way down. No, y'all there. You was
the California egg roll is wild.
Definitely getting rolled over. Haney might stop him. We saw how good he looked against Regis. And I don't think Ryan is as good as Regis, so he might get stopped.
Hey, listen, hey. I feel Ryan brother. He said, "Hey man, look, listen, man, my brother going through something right now. Hey man, y'all pray for him. Now I got a fight to worry about. This dude is going up against Emiliano Vargas. I'm like, yeah, you got problems. You can't afford to worry about Ryan right now, boy. Ryan, hey, his brother, hey man, that's him.
If distance yourself was a person." It came in the form of Sean Garcia.
Yeah, it showed
like, hey, nah.
Hey, he's hey man, listen, boy, because be honest with you, he got some heat. He got to worry about. He got to worry about. Emiliano is woo.
Yo, but on the same token, y'all, he promoted his fight while doing it. Like, yo.
Hey,
I'm in negotiation.
We got all eyes on me. Let's get this cracking. Look, I ain't mad at
what he did wrong?
Don't lump me in with bro. Hey, well, he said he straight up. You know what that reminded me of instantly? Remember the movie The Wood?
Oh, The Woods.
Yeah. When dude was talking to the cops and he was like, "Hey man, shut up, man." He was like, straight distance himself. Bro, that was, if distance myself was a person, he was like, hey, bro, hey, I don't know what bro got going on over there, but check this out.
I got to worry about this dude right
here. He said, I live where I live, he live where he live.
For sure. You're not lying about that.
Yo, he separated himself quickly. We
have over 300 people in the building. If you guys are rocking out with us, make sure you smash the like button. Again, smash the like button. This content is not free. However, you can pay for this content by smashing the like button. If you're on any mobile device, you just click the X to the right side of your screen. You press the thumbs up button until it glows black and then come back into the chat. We appreciate all of you guys. Make sure you pay your admission by smashing that like button. Thank you. Blue, you have a super chat.
Drop the link to your channel in the chat again, please.
Yep. So our we're going into our second point, which our second point is: will Devin Haney receive any credit for beating Ryan Garcia? That's a good one. Who want to set that one off?
Hold on, let me get these super chats. Big Herm brother in the super chat. Much love, bro. He said, A-side, I got a good point. Ryan scared of Devin.
He said, he
made that clean cut, right?
Yeah, that was he cut through all the noise with that.
Yeah, he cut right through the fat. Jahai Mitchell, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. I don't think Ryan used the rib as an excuse, Tank brung it up. Yeah, Tank and his team brung it up, but immediately after the fight, when the fight was over, remember, Joe Goosen went right over to him, right, and he said,
like,
"It was that rib," and he said, "Yeah." But hey, that was my favorite part, was when Tank hit it and he said, "Ooh." When Tank caught him and then he looked
his
at him
face,
and said,
he was like,
"Ooh, I got it. I hit that spot, didn't I?" Hey, that was the most hilarious thing, bro. Talking about a fighter being under control. That's, I think, and I say this too, and I want to get y'all thoughts on this real quick. I think that's Tank's biggest attribute. His biggest attribute to me is his ring IQ. Like, he never ever special fighters have special ring IQs where they never feel pressure. Like, it don't matter what the score, what the fight, the energy of the fight, how the fight is playing out. That was Floyd Mayweather's. To me, that was his greatest gift, right? It was Sugar Ray Leonard's greatest gift to me. It was Muhammad Ali's greatest gift. Like, special fighters have that where they never ever panic. They know they able to live in the moment. Like, they can control the moment. It's okay. They know how much time is left. They know what round. You never hear Tank say, "What round is it?" Ever. You never hear his corner say, "We going into this round," because he already knows. He's already aware. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So I feel like to me, that's Tank's biggest attribute. What you think, Queen?
I actually agree. He doesn't actually get enough credit because his power, obviously. Everybody loves that. But he does not get enough credit for setting up that knockout the way that he does and drawing those people in. We saw it with Hector Garcia. He got froggy, he leaped, and he could not see at the end of that fight. So
exactly.
Look, he does not get enough credit. I really like Tank, and I really want him to step it up this year.
I mean, Blue know what I call Tank. He's and I don't mean this in any way, any bad way, but he's the perfect predator. He's an apex predator, right? I always compare him to the crocodile. I always compare him to the alligator because they do not strike, and it was sit right there. And funny story. I'm on the phone with Blue.
Tell her what happened.
Funny story. I'm on the phone with Blue yesterday, right? We on the phone for about 45 minutes.
Tell her that's when Carmen was. Oh, that's when she was ignoring our calls. Remember?
Yeah. Carmen was being rude, y'all. She ain't had no manners. She ain't had no manners. She ain't pick up the phone call at that time. But now, all jokes aside, I'm talking to Blue. I'm on the dock, right? And the dock that I got, it's nice. It's not no wooden dock or anything like. It's the newer ones, the ones that float, the metal ones is nice, right? And it's right off a lake, big old lake. So I'm talking to Blue for about 45 minutes, and I feel something eerie. Like, I really feel it feels very eerie. You know how you can feel someone watching you? I feel something eerie. So I turn around and I just see these two eyes looking at me out of the water. And then the two eyes go right below the water. It was looking at me the whole time while I was talking to Blue. The perfect predator. These things are apex predator. It was watching me and watching my movement the whole time. It was waiting on me to get. It was waiting on me to get. Yeah, it was not necessarily because of the way the dock is hot, like how tall the dock is. It was waiting on me to get in a good position for it to strike, but the dock is not built like that. But I turned around and I just think the Florida just jumped out of me. I started to dang talk to the gator. I was like, I see you, see me. Like, I'm watching you. Where you going? Like, it just kind of swam off. Like, where you go? I see you.
He's looking for the gator while we on the phone, man. Where you going?
It is true. All the Florida hopped out of me. I'm looking for this gator. I got an attitude at this gator now. Now I'm mad at this gator for watching me.
What was you gonna do? Fight him?
I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna do. I'm probably gonna bite it, just let him know that I'm a head alpha or something like that. I don't know. Arm wrestle or something. I don't know. I was gonna win. Whatever we was gonna do, I was gonna win.
He was gonna get his Happy Gilmore on.
For sure. So that's what Tank is to me. When he's inside of that ring, you're not. He's not in there with you, and you in there with him. You know, he's lurking, always lurking. He's ever present, right? Always, and he's always stalking and waiting for that perfect moment. And when he get that moment, bam! In the flash of a second, zebras have lost their lives. The king of the jungles, lions have lost their lives. Leopards have lost their life. Plenty of have lost their life because of that perfect moment. And a lot of people have lost their O's with Gervonta Tank Davis because of that perfect moment. He is the perfect apex predator to me. He reminds me so much of a crocodile. So much.
Mm-hmm. Salute to the brother Paper Route T, brother in the super chat. Dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, didn't y'all just say he was the best version of Ryan a week ago? Now, Paper Route T, let me ask you a question. A week ago, was he doing this a week ago? Just asking. I'm asking.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, I answered that in my head. I was like, he wasn't doing this a week ago.
Right. Like, clearly, was he doing this a week ago? Like, so what does a week ago have to do with what we see him doing today? Today, he's not the best version of himself, clearly, because he done veered left. We were saying a week ago that he's going to fight the better version of Ryan, meaning Devin is going to fight the better version of Ryan than Tank did because he's not going to be weight drained with a rehydration clause. He was 2 years and 2 fights removed from fighting at 135. So now he's going to be comfortable at 140 with no rehydration clause. And he said he was focused on training. That's what it looked like with Derrick James. So that's what we're going off of. But I mean, that was a week ago. And then this week, did you foresee this coming, Paper Route T? Did you see him going off this cliff and suddenly talking about Epstein Island and all this other stuff? Bro, come on, man. Y'all got to relax, bro.
Hey, 4K, you right. I see. Trust me. I see. I see.
$1 trillion dream Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Yo, AB just went crazy on Alicia on IG. AB wild as blank. Laughing myself. I knew that was coming because she took it. Did y'all see what she said in response to him?
You set it up. Of course you knew it was coming. We
No.
It's out.
He was a wild card. He didn't know that was
coming. Blue. We know you did it. Alicia said, I knew that was coming. We knew that was coming.
Alicia Bumgarner, when because Adrian Broner, she took it all wrong. Adrian Broner, and I want to get y'all opinion on it, how she took it. But Adrian Broner was throwing shots. So there was the picture surfaced of her and Bill Haney training. Mm-hmm. So Adrian Broner went in on the picture and he was like, you know what, stay away from Bill. Bill is a pimp, so on and so forth. That's all he looking to get out of you. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from him, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Get with a real trainer. She went in. I don't know if y'all saw that, but she went in on AB like, bro, you broke.
You gotta catch me up with that one.
She went in. You broke. You don't got no money.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that.
She like, why you mention my name? I'm a woman. Why you disrespecting me? Like, he wasn't disrespecting her in the least bit at all. He was talking to Bill through her. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, hey, why you coming at me? You know what I'm saying? I was just training with Bomac. You ain't had nothing to say. But his target was Bill, not her. And then she went in on how he was broke, how he don't got no money, how he ain't saved no money, how he ain't relevant no more, how he a clout chaser. She just went absolutely in. And I'm like, bro, ain't even, that was never his target, was never her. So I knew it was only a matter of time. AB has no chill. So it was only a matter of time. I don't even know what he said right now, but it was only a matter of time. That was only a matter of time.
I don't fault her in this situation because AB Broner, he's a live wire. But you really can't poke at somebody and then tell them how mad they can get. Maybe she jumped out the window, maybe not, but he shouldn't have brought her name up if he was trying to go at Bill.
Well, the thing is that she was in the picture, so he was just saying he wasn't going at her. He was telling her to stay away from him because of his issue with Bill. So he was saying hey, Bill's a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay away from Bill. You know what I'm saying? And she was like he never said anything like about her. He just was saying like, stay away from Bill. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, bro, you broke.
Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, you calling him a pimp. What the fuck you calling me? So I can see how she took that as a shot. And like I said, you can't poke at somebody and then tell them how mad they can get. Maybe she jumped out the window. That's probably not how I would have handled it. I would have probably ignored it. But hey, she's not that type. She's a live wire.
It sounds like a
Detroit. That's that Detroit.
It sounds like a simple case. Somebody should just mind their business. Yep. When I got stung by that beehive when I was 6 years old, I wasn't minding my business. That's what I wasn't doing.
Yeah.
And he got stung. He got stung by Alicia Bumgarner. So, hey, man.
Yeah, I don't know what he said right now, but they say he going in on her. That's not surprising.
It's always going to look worse on him because he stumbled into a place that had no cause for him to be there at all.
Right.
There was no reason for him to be there. So, all right, there you go.
Salute to Hawaii Chris, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, "Hey Blue, I never seen a Barboza fight. Could you educate some of us on him a little bit? His style, his resume. Thanks, brother." Salute to my brother Hawaii Chris.
Hey, see Hawaii Chris in a while. Salute Hawaii Chris.
Yeah, he ain't been in a while. Paul Bunyan, my brother in the super chat. Much love, brother. He said, he said, Tank made one Garcia go blind and the other one go crazy. all in a matter of months, Paul Bunyan. All in a matter of months is wild. Hey, all in a matter of months. That's wild. I ain't never even look at it from that standpoint.
That's messed up. That Paul, say sorry.
No, don't say sorry. Keep going.
Bro.
Keep going. That was a classic. That was a classic. He said one go crazy.
Generational trauma.
Yeah.
You think out here causing generational trauma?
Generational trauma is wild.
Father Isaiah, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Salute Blue and A-Side and the Queen. Y'all did Brona IG post just now about Alicia Brona going too far. He disrespected her to the max, no filter. Did he?
I don't even want to look.
It's gonna be cringy.
Where is that, great brother?
It's on his Instagram. Look at his Instagram.
I don't even want to look.
TR, brother in the super chat. Yeah, check that out, A-Side. TR, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, Blue, King Rye, 84% KO ratio. You're going to be surprised like the big fish. All bets are open. So you think Ryan Garcia can do what Terrence Crawford did? Karma, you believe that?
Come on now. Yeah. Y'all going a little, y'all jumping out the window. I don't know. That crazy strength is something different. So maybe he could pull off, maybe he can pull something off. But y'all jumping out the window. Yeah. He never had that Crawford in him. So where's it gonna come from?
Wait, Queen, did you say the crazy strength?
Crazy strength is something different. That's why they put their arms in the thing.
That is not.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Yo,
am I lying though?
Nah, you're telling the truth, but the image I just got is wild. Just see him. Hey.
They put their arms like this so they can't get. They cuff their legs.
Hey, imagine if Ryan come out like that.
Find it. You know what they have to do? They have to send it.
That's a good idea.
Imagine if that's Ryan Ringwald. That'll trip people out. Imagine if he wear the what was his name? You know, he had the bars on his mouth.
I know what you're talking
Hannibal
about.
Lecter. Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter, yeah. Imagine if he do that, come out.
That's actually genius. That's actually genius.
That would be genius. Facts. The promotion for that would be huge. That would be RJ, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. So I like Tank, but I still think he needs better competition. Isaac Cruz seems like the most competition, and he is one-dimensional. Salute, Blue. Salute to my brother RJ, man.
He got Frank Martin coming up. You can see it on Mill City. Okay. Yeah, he got Frank Martin coming up. I think that's going to be that's actually a segue into our next conversation after we're done with the super chats.
1000%. Kiki, peace of bust to the queen in the super chat. Much love, queen.
Okay, start.
Appreciate you, queen. My brother, Frequent Fire RC, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Nah, Blue, even to allude to the fact that she's that weak mentally, that somebody can talk her into selling her body is an insult. I can see what you're saying. I could definitely see, like Carmen said, you know, if you insinuate that he is that, then what did that make me? Understood. Like, you know, I ain't look at it that way. I was just like, he was going indirectly, but understood. Devin Bell, brother in the super chat. What's up, family? Dropping that half a dub. On this in the super chat. AB named fighters she messed with and said said they have footage. Wow, disrespectful. Wow. He went there.
They got footage of
oh, look at A-Side.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Oh, boxing journalist, guys. Research. It's research purposes only. Strictly platonic. Strictly.
Hey, Cohen said, knock it off. He said, I'm a journalist. Hey, I need to inspect that film.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike H, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. Uh-oh, my board went out. On this in the super chat, all these fighters talk tough. Oh, I'll fight anybody. They hear the name Devin Haney and start having conundrums.
Yo,
sure do.
All true.
Are we on the same page? Fact. Giselle Horton.
Giselle Horton too. They're on the same page. They're on the same page as well. So now I want to ask y'all, if Devin beats Ryan Garcia, because I don't know if I should say his name in this case, because I was having a conversation with an important person in Boston last night, and he brought up he ain't gonna get any credit for fighting and beating Ryan Garcia. So I thought about this though on the flip side of that. He's not gonna get credit from the hardcore boxing fans, right? Because it's like, bro is not training, he's not focused, so on and so forth, as far as the competition in the ring goes. But if he comes in there and he absolutely just puts on a beautiful, dazzling performance from beginning to end, possibly stops him, like Carmen said, right? And then he introduces himself to that different fan base, that different audience, he can benefit from, snatching those fans moving forward. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Are
people
these
gonna
the
be
people
like,
you want to attract, though? These aren't just casuals. These are conspiracy theory nut jobs who might not even support the fight either. So,
like, moving forward?
Yeah.
Because you got to think about what does keeping that fan base entails. It means that you will have to you will have to stay in that state of mind, that frame of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you will never, you can never ever move. You got to stay stagnant in that frame of
Yep.
mind. So, and that's just to get some of them to pay for your fights. That doesn't mean that it's going to transfer into boxing. He's already got a large following on TikTok, and he amassed a large following on Instagram, and that doesn't transfer. So you jumping from one audience to the next, it doesn't guarantee that you transfer, but it will make you look very bad. And the thing is, Blue, even if he was to go in there and completely beat up Ryan Garcia and then knock him out, it's expected of him at this point. If he do anything less, it's going to look bad on Devin. This is really, really an unfavorable situation to be in if you're Devin Haney. It's literally a catch-22, right? Because you cannot find a late replacement that can garner that much fame in order to justify the price of the tickets in that short amount of time, right? And it also, with Ryan Garcia, you're not going to receive no credit for him. Like the dude stated before, just a week ago, we were saying that this is the best version of Ryan Garcia because he was healthy, right? That was mentally, that was physically, and then he was supposed to have been training with Derek James for a little bit longer after the Duarte fight. They have things to work on, right? Now his mental is at stake. So now Devin is not going to receive no credit for fighting and beating this guy. It's truly an unfavorable situation to be in if you're Devin Haney.
I somebody just sent me the AB clip, and bro is really naming real names like Robert Easter got filmed. He said Montana Love, like he's really. He's like, don't forget you from Ohio with us. We know who you are.
But that's all right. That's two boxers that she had relations with.
No, that's just two boxes I just named. He's going down the list.
Oh my God.
I just stopped. I just stopped. Like,
dang.
The thing is, when you're a woman, that when they want to try to like break you down, that's the first thing they say. Oh, you mess with that guy, you mess with this guy. But and also you have relationships with the people you're around. Now she messed with 10 rappers. That would seem a little bit funny. But she's a boxer. She's in boxing gyms. And she's beautiful. Of course they're gonna step to her. Not saying that it's true, but you have relationships with the people that you're around. So
I mean, to be honest with you, how many guys can he just throw out names about? It doesn't mean it's true, right?
Facts.
I mean, these are all allegations. He can just call out random names. I mean, scoring men can act like scoring women too, you know. So there's no proof that any of this stuff has ever happened. There's no proof, you know. So at the end of the day, that's where I'm at with that. I'm not getting into no beef. You see what happened when Adrian Broner got into something he wasn't supposed to get into. So I'll try to stay away from that stuff as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have no footage. She wouldn't have jumped out the window like that on him if they had footage.
Yeah, and I just can't. And again, I know her, but do I know her that personal? No.
No, yeah.
But her personality when I met her and been around her before she was who she is to who she is today, I never got that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like at fights, at parties, like it. And again, I don't, never. My mother always say, never say my child. My mother didn't know I was out here running these streets, gangbanging, and doing everything else. So
what?
my mother, my mother says to me right now, she'd say, "You taught me." This is what my mother always said. You taught me to never say "not my child." You know what I'm saying? And so again, from that, you just don't know, right? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? That's people's personal life and
right,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I just don't think that she would allow herself to be filmed, like unless it's.
But wouldn't that confirm what AB thought about her? Because he's saying all this stuff,
right?
wouldn't it give reason to? That's the reason why he said what he said in the first place.
Right.
That's the reason why he said he's a pimp, baby girl. Because then she's like, "What the hell are you insinuating about?" He really thought that. Like that was on his subconscious.
Right. So can we really blame her for jumping out the window? Then?
Yeah. Now,
no.
All comes
Now,
together,
no. Now, no. You know what I mean? Now, no.
Yeah. Not because now it's like that's what
that's what he thought about her.
Yeah. From the beginning, because clearly, if they run in that circle and she had a relationship with somebody like Robert Easter, who was like a brother to him, clearly there's something circling right there. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, when you're a woman, you could just take a picture with somebody and then all of a sudden you're missing. Like, I didn't even know that person. They walked over by me 5 seconds, said, "Hey, Alicia, can you take a picture?" And then all of a sudden they smash. Come on now. Right.
Choctaw, Montana, 808, brother in the building in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Miss Karma talking about my favorite jacket. Tell her to knock it off. We love our straight jackets, tight and smooth. Nah, I'm joking. I sub though. I
love the way they articulated that joke. That was a good joke.
Fact. like yo, just I don't know why when you said it, like I immediately saw him and Ryan, I'm not trying to be funny, but I just immediately saw him sitting in the chair, just like being like jittery, like wow, like it put a picture to it. You know what I'm saying? Devin Bell, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, "A side, calm down, Chief. Ain't no footage. He was just saying, don't make wifey put the pillow and blanket on that couch because you're trying to see something. Just joking."
Don't be leaning your head, Karma. Your head did not just get heavy. All the brothers, I'm telling all of us. All the brothers wanted to see that foot. Hey, send to me that.
I ain't never said nothing. I ain't say nothing.
Lou texted me, y'all. He said,
I didn't.
He said, A-side, go find it, A-side. He said, go find it.
Say nothing.
Yeah. And I'm going to pull my Ryan. Y'all want me to prove it to y'all? He said, A-side, go find it.
Take me to Supreme Court. RJ, brother, back in the super chat. Salute to the brother RJ in the super chat. He said, "Hey, they got the footage." Oh man. I hope they don't do it like that. Even if they do, keep it. Cameron Strider, what's up, nephew? Even if they do, man, keep that close to chest. Sean, what's up, family?
That just don't let that out. Yeah,
nah, man, that ain't real. That ain't real, dude. Come on, man.
Nobody, man. That's not cool, man.
Nah. That's corny. That's super corny. Super corny. Because you did it. You just as bad as her. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like she that loose, why you lay down with her?
That's a fact.
You got if you don't have no respect for yourself, then if you don't got no respect for her, you ain't got no respect for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike H, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. On this in the super chat. He said, "Explain this. Why was Lion Ryan acting all tough during that LA press conference up until his phone rang and his entire team started to pay more attention to what was on his phone and not Haney?" Yeah, that was a very, very odd, weird moment. There was in the LA press conference. I don't know if you guys got the feeling, but in the LA press conference, did y'all feel like it was like a lot of weird, eerie moments in that entire press conference?
Which one?
The LA
one. The second one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was the second one, right?
Yeah.
In the second one, I felt like there was an uncovering. I felt because let me tell you something I noticed about Devin. Devin don't like this is what make Devin dangerous to me. Devin don't know how to joke, so he's not gonna go back and forth. He's not quick with it. He's just not, right?
Yeah.
So whenever Devin says something, it's like a punch to the gut. You know, he probably liked that off stage, but when he's on stage, it's like a punch in the gut. Like every time he says something to Ryan, it was something behind it. It wasn't said for no reason, and it'll stump Ryan every time. You know, Ryan would just be talking and talking and talking, and then he'll say something to Ryan that was direct, right? There was no flack on it, no nothing. You know, just straight direct, and it'll stump him. So it looked like it was an uncovering because whereas Ryan would get stumped with Devin Haney's questions, and his mom would take up for him and answer for him.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it was bizarre.
It was really bizarre, right? So it was almost like an uncovering where you start to see the vulnerability in the cracks in Ryan Garcia, right? And then his mom, his parents was anxious to take up for him or to move past certain questions, to move past certain things. But Bill and Devin wouldn't get off him. So it seems as Ryan liked to use, you know, religion. You know how some people have filler words and when he don't know what to say, he used religion as a filler, right? But he can say a bunch of nothing and it'll sound good because he'll intertwine that with religion. But when someone asks you a direct question, you have to answer it. So it was an uncovering on that stage. I think that's what the eeriness was. The uncovering, the pulling of the cloak and revealing who was behind it. And I think we've seen some stuff that was very telling. Some things that was probably not racist, but probably was prejudice in nature, you know, with that family. So that family may not be all who they claim to be.
What is Ryan's actual backstory? Because it changes, and I feel like when you Ryan doesn't really have a sense of who he is. And then couple that with the mental issues. He's probably on, well, he admitted that he smokes. Not that you smoke, but that does throw off the mental. So it's like at any given moment, Ryan could be anywhere mentally. And I feel like that's what was going, that's what was happening in that press conference. Like sometimes he's there, he's present, and other times he's on Jupiter. I don't know.
I say
Devin was calling that out right away. Yeah,
I say the same thing. Right, like he gets like, don't he get like, he got these space ghost moments. Like he's just, right, like he's just like even and this what topped it off for me in that second press conference, right, guys? Is remember when they did the face off, he just turned around like, let's go, like.
What you mean in the first? What you mean in the first? In the first one?
Yeah, no, the second one. Remember when they had the face off when the press conference was over?
Oh, I just like the fact that he was growling.
No. No, he wasn't growling in that one. That was the first one.
No, the first one he wasn't growling in. The second one he was growling in.
With the white suit?
Yeah, he was growling. And Devin said, "You better growl." Yeah, he called. Yeah, Devin
I must have missed that. But remember, he abruptly just turned around and left. And
I missed that. I didn't see him do that.
Remember, Bernard and Oscar was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" He was like, even Derrick James was like, "Where we going?" He was like, "Let's go." And Derrick James was like, "Oh, okay." Like he even like Derrick James didn't even know what was going on. Like he just turned around and just left. Like, bro, what?
Now Derrick James do seem disengaged. He do not seem like he's engaged. Like he seemed
he's the designated driver at the party and everybody's drunk and high. And he got to sit there like, damn, what's going on? He's like the designated. He's the only sober, sane one in that whole thing.
Right. He looks, Derrick James looks so out of place.
Yeah.
You know, I did kind of enjoy it. Maybe I shouldn't have. When Ryan Garcia dad doubled down on what he said about the WPA comment, I was looking at Derrick James and I was looking at B-Hop. I just looked right at them like, I just want to sit here and look at y'all. That's all I want to do. I'm not paying attention to nothing else. That was so uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable.
You could tell.
It was so uncomfortable.
And then Earl tweeted right back and said, "My hair is just as nappy as Bill's."
Yeah.
That didn't go over well.
Yeah. They probably
I don't think he meant. I think EJ. I don't know, but I like
EJ. The thing about EJ, he pro-black.
Yeah, I
he gonna give you that. He. That's you can say a lot of things about EJ, but that ain't one of them. He gonna ride
right.
with his people.
And that's how I am. So
Yeah,
I
he gonna
love
ride.
my hair.
EJ riding with his people, bro. Even if he don't rock with you like that, he gonna ride with you. He is what we ask of these fighters to be in the United States. EJ will tell you straight up, I'm riding with him because he black.
Yep.
He from my community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can only respect that.
Unapologetically too.
And see the thing, the way it came out when Henry first said it just sound all bad.
It
It's
did. It
was the double down for me.
The double down didn't bother me, but when he first said it, it just came off like,
yeah.
bro,
the double down.
he just it sounded like you just called me the N word.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Exactly.
But here's the thing that got me. When he doubled down, it's like, you just called me that. Like you just called me that again. I know you called me. At first, I just been tripping. But the double down, I heard the ER at the end of that one. Like that was the double down for me.
You know what the thing is? When he said this, he said, "You are a nappy head." What? Like, it's one thing to say you got nappy hair.
Yeah, it was another pejorative at the end of it. It was something missing off the end of that. He held back.
Yeah, exactly. That's you old nappy head. Nappy head, what? Go ahead and finish it. I felt like, dude, go ahead and fit. Did this nigga just call me a nigga? You know what I'm saying?
What juice keep you saying? So what you mean by that?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It was the tone in which he used it. It was just like very.
We got 5 more minutes. We got 5 more minutes till the link goes out, Blue. For the fellas to get out.
All right, I want to get through the topics.
No, that's fine.
Frank Martin, then we send the link. Salute to my brother Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that Deuce on us in the super chat.
That was.
You don't like
he sounded as cringy as Garcia first.
Deuce, double Deuce. Deuce, double Deuce.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dropping that Deuce on us, that feels very Dubai-ish, very IG model Dubai-ish.
He said, I don't care. I don't care. I'll still wife her. Yeah, most people will. Here's my thing, man. If you meet a person, I don't even want to. In this case, a woman, right? You meet a woman, right? And you don't know her she's not from your walk of life. You don't know what she did. You can only judge her based over what she tell you and who she is in the moment.
What that song say? I don't want to know.
That's it, bro.
If you playing me, keep it on the low. I think a lot of dudes don't want them videos out about it. Like, I mean, because you do not want to imagine your woman being with another man. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the difference between me and everybody else, right? I always say this. Most men can't live in my world because they can't imagine their girl with another man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm able to block it out. I live in real life. Like, bro, it's not reality. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just not reality. And you know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is, you know, as long as she ain't disrespecting you, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. To me, I like traction on the tires. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I don't want no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I was just watching this and I was watching this special. I don't forgot the name of it. It's on Netflix though. It's a true story and it's about this dude that went through life just tricking women, just lying to women. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah.
He was acting like he was a doctor and all types of stuff. Bro was wild with it.
No, I'll tell you the one where he was acting rich. Like he was a rich dude.
Yeah, he in one, but he did this with multiple different women.
Yeah.
He just ended up getting caught. So one woman, he told her he was getting married to them. He was a doctor.
No, I didn't see that one. I was supposed to see that one. I didn't see that one. I
Yeah,
didn't see
because
that
there's
one.
different seasons of, so it touches on each woman's story with him, each woman's experience with him. So there's one that he's acting like he's a doctor. There's another one he acting like he rich and his funds got seized and but he's targeting. But Carmen, this is wow. I don't know if you saw it, but he's targeting like very successful women. You know what I'm saying? Like single mothers, but they're very successful, divorcees. Like he's doing his homework. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting with them. You know what I'm saying? And he's like,
oh, it's called You. They're saying it's called You.
yeah, you or something like that.
No,
No,
he's
it's not
talking.
you.
He's talking about something that happened in real life.
Yeah,
You
this is
is
true story.
fiction. He's talking about something that happened in real life. Salute, my Egypt. How you doing, my love?
Yeah, exactly. He ended up taking the life of one of them, the kid's mom or something. Yeah,
Oh, what?
because she found out. Yeah, she ended up found like they all ended up eventually finding out. Like, hold on, bro, things ain't adding up. Like,
what in the Ted Bundy?
yo, but the dude, this is so wild. Like, just a little off topic, real quick, but it's so wild that he was trying to actually follow through with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was actually going to the hospital, and going in there with patients and telling the patients like he was an anesthesiologist.
Oh my God.
This is how far he was going with this story. Like he was telling this one girl that came out of surgery, like she's like, I need more. You know, he don't know nothing about medicine. So she's like, I need more medicine. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna give it to you. Just fall asleep. Meanwhile, he wasn't giving her nothing, but he was documenting because he didn't want to hurt her. You know what I mean? But he was documenting like he gave her pain medicine. So when she was waking up, like, yo, bro, I got pain. Give me pain medicine. And they like, we can't because you just received it at X, Y, and Z time. And she's like, bro, I'm telling you, like, I don't feel nothing. Like this dude, like he was literally, yeah, he was literally.
How
like,
is he getting into the hospital?
I have no clue. Like, dude this is wild. Like, I'm gonna figure out the name and tell you, but this, like, bro was going to the extreme. Like, literally.
Well, I mean,
like,
if you're gonna lie,
yeah, he was literally like trying to. He was
lie all the way, I guess.
Because they were so. He was dealing with, I guess, so much. These women are so successful on a high level,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
So he had to follow through just in case they did their homework and be like, yo, do you actually work there? You know what I'm saying? It's wild. It's wild. Warrior Class the Third, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. A side is referring to AB receiving PEDs. Throw some D's on it.
Y'all knock it off. Y'all cutting up in here. Knock it off, everybody.
Look at A side. He like, as I started reading it, he's like,
nothing to say.
Why you leave a little homie on stuck? Hawaii Chris brother back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Did Alicia Dirty said she ran through and got on tape. He also threw a few strays at Tony Harrison, which was uncalled for. Hope Tony asks for him to fight. Ask him to fight. And you know, hey, I love AB, but you might want to stay away far clear of Tony Harrison, bro. That bro get busy. All of Tony Harrison fights, let me ask y'all this question. All of his fights, it was self-inflicted. All his losses. All his losses.
I keep thinking about the Charlo fight. The moment he saw the showboat with him, I was like, yo, you was winning that fight. I was like, you was winning that fight.
And got stolen. Like, bro, what?
If they questioned the first one, the second one definitely wasn't questioned. You was absolutely winning that fight. Not no more to the do, but
exactly.
And then the fight with what was his name? The African dude. He was a son of a legend too, or something like that. And remember, he was showboating in the corner with him. He was winning that fight and got clipped in the corner. Boom. And the thing is, once he get clipped, he never recover.
He can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just
he can't recover. It's not like he don't have the. Yeah. Even remember with Tim Tszyu, the same thing.
Mm-hmm. It's like he just goes out.
Yeah. He get clipped. That's it. Like, bro, never recovered. Like, and the worst part is he never learns. Like, he does it. All the losses, he does the same exact thing. Is wild. Salute to my brother Charles Edward Cheese, brother, in the super chat, dropping that hundo on us once again in the super chat. He said, wait, how did you say in 007 know the cheese was free? Are you tracking me, bro? Hey, Cheese, he on your bumper, Cheese? Hey, so let me ask y'all this, right? Sean, what's up, nephew? I want to ask y'all this question, right? Do y'all think, and I want you to break it down for me. Give me your in-depth thoughts on this. But do you think that Frank Martin can make the necessary adjustments to beat Tank, or he's just going to be out of his league? Is he in too deep, or can he actually make the necessary adjustments to beat Tank, or at least get to the 12th round?
If he is locked in, yes. But my thing is, how old is Frank? He's like 30.
29.
He's
They both 29.
I feel like he might be mentally stuck in his ways. Like, he's gonna have to be locked in to see the final bell. And then the thing about him, we saw him in the last fight, the Artem fight, when he gets pressured and it's not going the way that he wants it to go, he just starts going wild. Like, he abandons the game plan. And I feel like he always does that. So if you've always been doing that, and he started late, and he's 29, so he's stuck in his ways. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it. I don't know, y'all. He got to be laser focused, locked in, ice water in the veins to see the final bell.
How do you see the fight without giving your prediction away? Because we'll do a prediction show. Without giving your prediction away, how do you somewhat see the fight playing out for both fighters? Do you think it's even going to be tough for Tank?
No, because Tank has the patience of a monk. He's gonna, like he said, the alligator sitting back. He's gonna sit back and watch you. And if Frank gets clipped or Frank gets pressured in a way that he's not comfortable with, he's gonna abandon the game plan. He's gonna start throwing wild. He's gonna get clipped and caught. He's got to be mentally turned on, like fine-tuned instrument, to be able to see the final bell.
Now, do you think, Queen? Do you think that, because we always have the notion, right, and it's always said and it's widely publicized that everybody criticizes Tank and they say he ain't never fight a black fighter, a slick black fighter. Do you think the style? So that's what intrigues me the most, right? But do you think the style of him would even present remotely close to a problem, or is just the mental lack thereof focus for Frank that just ain't gonna allow his natural athletic abilities? No.
Is Frank slick though?
Well, he got
black. He's not that slick.
He's black. Well, before he got with with Derrick James, he was being, elusive, slick, so on and so forth, right? And the more he's fighting with Derrick James, the more you see him starting to fight more like Errol Spence and Jamel Charlo. He's picking up what Derrick James is putting down, right?
Yeah.
More and more and more. But like you said, in the last fight, I felt like he was having identity issues. He wanted to be what he used to be, but at the same time, he wasn't listening to Derrick James at all, right, until the late rounds. So he at one point in time he was, you know what I'm saying? But he has now fell in love with, well, I don't want to say fell in love with, but he's bought into Derrick James style. I want to say that.
I don't know. He struggles so much. Like, well, I ain't gonna talk about the Michelle Rivera fight because he was beating a punching bag in there. Like he he couldn't do anything to Frank. But like even in like the Marinas fight, he was getting clipped and he was getting pressured, and partially the reason that he stopped him was because Marinas was on him. Like, I don't think he's gone. I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't think he can. If he really tries to and applies himself, he can see the final bell. Can he outbox Frank? Can he outbox Tank? I'm not sure of that. But he's going to have to be focused just to see all 12 rounds. And not get caught.
So you don't see a way where he can make an adjustment and it's not going to happen?
I don't see it. I don't. I'm sorry. I love Frank. I just don't see it.
Asa, you see it?
If you look at the Marinas fight, I did like that fight. I did tell a nice story about Frank. Both of them were stepping to each other. Frank did show where he was slick and elusive. He showed his athletic ability. Like in his spurts, though. I wouldn't say that you will stamp that as his style. So I do get what you're saying, but he do show flashes of where he could be slick with his athleticism. He will need to fight a fight eerily similar to the Michelle Rivera, where he was extremely poised. He did not let Michelle Rivera paint him into something. He knew how big the moment was if he had beaten Michelle Rivera. He knew that it was going to catapult him into another level, right? So he would need to be that type of fighter. The reason why we're able to put Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney against the Gervonta Tank Davis is because they have those intangibles, right? Where they won't get antsy, where they won't rush in and then run into something where they can get hurt. That's the very thing that you need against someone like a Gervonta Tank Davis. So will he be able to duplicate that performance? Will he be able to go in his bag and bring that type of performance out again? I don't know. Tank is a shorter fighter. I haven't seen him fight too many people that's shorter than him, so that's going to be interesting to me to see the adjustment that he has to make with that. Will he be able to? Will he try to keep Tank at the end of that jab? How the 1-2 look? Will he let Tank bait him into something? Because if you look at the Michelle Rivera fight, he didn't let him bait him into nothing. And every time he was about to go for it, he listened to Derrick James. Whenever he listened to Derrick James, he's fine. But if you go over to the Artem fight, I think that was his name, right? The guy who he fought.
The last guy, Artem.
Over to that fight,
I can't pronounce his last name.
It's really rough for me. That style, that Eastern European style, is a hard style to look good against. I think that if there was any style that is a kryptonite to the African American style, it will be that style, because it don't allow us to look like us. Because their style is similar to us, but it's not, right? It's a herky jerky and it's a bouncing, right? It's herky jerky and it's bounce, but it's very similar to our style in nature, right? They fight on the back foot very well. They move lateral very well. Their check hooks are on point. They have the thing. It just the delivery is not the same, right? So I don't hold that against him too much, because that style, you're gonna have to be the aggressive. You're gonna have to come forward, right? And then at certain times you're gonna look bad. And when we seen that even with Boots had to step to Chuku Kawazin, and he didn't look like Boots, but he still won all 12 rounds. That's not Tank's style, right? Tank is one that is much more calm. He picks his shots. He's very precise when he decides to shoot. Explosive, extremely explosive. This guy shoots like a pistol out of each hand, right? That style may be much more favorable for an athletic Frank Martin. If Frank Martin can be athletic and be explosive and can be poised for 12 rounds, he can make this fight very interesting. But can he do that against an elite striker like Tank Davis? Because he did get hit in those fights, and he did get hit with some shots that made me look at him like, you know what I mean? If that was a punch that was by someone that can hit harder and can be much more precise, how would you then take that shot? You know what I mean? I didn't like his body language in the last fight when things wasn't going his way. He haven't matured yet to hold his equilibrium in a time of a hailstorm. He don't know how to keep that sternness, that stoicness about him. He don't know how to do that yet, right? Because that's something that's developed over time. Also, another thing a lot of people don't bring up with Frank Martin that I did see, he looked fatigued in that last fight. I don't know if he was fatigued because of exertion, or I don't know if he was fatigued because of the mental pressure that that style put on him. He looked fatigued, and I don't like that, because if he is fatigued physically, is he too big for 135? Is he going to gas out at 135? Or if he's fatigued mentally, what the hell Tank is going to do to him, because he have the ultimate mental pressure. So I can't wait to see, will he be able to make the adjustments? I didn't like how long it took him to make the adjustments in the last fight. Those 2 knockdowns really helped him win that fight, because it probably would have went the other way, have been a draw. I don't think he make adjustments quick enough. I don't think he make adjustments quick enough, because I don't think he's been doing he's been practicing boxing long enough in order to see quickly and make the adjustments on the fly. With Tank, you're going to need to make adjustments on the fly, because if you wait too long with Tank, it may be too late.
Yeah,
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I agree. It's interesting. I just like the fact, me personally, I just like the idea that he has the ability to do it. I don't know if he will do it.
Yeah, it's a right.
Yeah.
He, like I said, he got to stay switched on. He got to stay laser focused.
And that's the thing that concerns me, because like you guys said, you gotta, with Tank, he's the ultimate predator, right? He could just wait. He could wait you out. He'll wait you out, literally.
He will.
Yeah, he'll wait you out. And it's like Floyd, when you make a mistake, you're gonna pay.
And another thing that Tank has, Floyd Mayweather always carried my favorite pull counter to me. He has the most beautiful pull counter, right? Just in boxing. Tank is number 2 with pull counters. Tank pull counters. So people don't talk about his pull counter is beautiful, beautiful, and he's able to do it with both hands. It doesn't matter. That dude is uber dangerous. He's uber dangerous, and I don't know, man. I can't see how Tank not win this fight. If Frank was to win this fight, man, something like beautiful things will open up for Frank Martin. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much.
Tank's pull counter is great too, and I love Terrence Crawford's. Terrence Crawford pull counter is very subtle. It's not so dramatic. Like Floyd and Tank, they'll lean all the way back.
It's dramatic, yeah.
You can really legit see the punch just miss him,
right,
and they come back, right?
Right, exactly.
With Bud, it's just like it's like
right.
At the same time you doing it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
he almost it's like he almost don't lean. It's weird, right?
Right.
It reminds me of that fight night, the game where the flash come on. It's like, oh, what just happened? With him, it's so quick. It's
right,
so
exactly.
fast.
Like the Kell Brooks, like what punch was that he knocked out? I still don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That knockout in slow motion 1,000 times, and I still don't know what punch it was.
We talk about Ryan Garcia ghost punches and the phantom punches with Muhammad Ali. Terrence Crawford have done that plenty of times. Right? He have knocked people out. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know what he hit this guy with. Like Terrence Crawford, I think we have to put him up there. He has a lot of phantom punches that he knocks people out with in the middle of a hailstorm, and nobody know what happened. You know what I mean?
It just comes off and looks very awkward. Like it almost looks fake. Like, bro, what just happened?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
It's like, bro, like when he dropped Earl the first time, it was like, huh?
He dropped Earl?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, yes, you do. She said, I don't remember that. He did? Wait a minute. What?
I don't know. August 1st, I hit my head, and just like everything before that, I can't really remember. Hey.
And she said, he dropped, hey, it's the seriousness. She was like, Yeah, she almost made me question myself. Like,
Yeah, right.
wait a minute, he did, right?
Yeah,
Brandon
get out of
McGee,
here.
my brother, the super chat, dropping that Cinco on this in the super chat. He said, "What's up, Blue A side? I like Frank's defense against aggressive fighters. 100. What y'all think?"
You gotta think about the like he didn't do so well with calculative aggression, and that's what the dude was doing with his last style. Like he wasn't just standing in front of him flat foot, just throwing, haymaker. He didn't have the Villa type of aggression, right? He will engage and disengage, very right. You know what I mean? So he don't do good with that type of aggression. Now, if he'd shown that he could do good with that type of aggression, oh boy, yeah, I would have ranked his defense high. But I don't know. Frank never been a defensive wizard to me, as much more as he's been athletic enough to get out of the way of the hits. He's athletic enough to do that. If his athleticism go like right now, if Shakur Feet leaves him, I have no problem with him being in the pocket. I'm just not concerned about him.
Yeah.
If Jerron Boost Enos feet leave him, I have no problem with him being in the pocket. Never. They can fight in the phone booth, but you have some people who are very in and out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the ability to get in and out is all on their athleticism. The day that go, you really have to judge their defense.
Manny Pacquiao.
You really have to judge Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao.
Right.
If he can't dart in and out, he in trouble.
He in trouble. Exactly.
He in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah. If he can't get in and out, Manny's in trouble. And you know what? Let me ask y'all this. To a sense, I feel like that's the same thing with Lomachenko.
Yeah, I've never seen Lomachenko that is him. That is his athletic ability. That is true. Mm-hmm. That is true. And if someone, that's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah, when Loma's, I always say this, and it's not the most popular thing to say, but he's a front runner to me. When Loma has the athletic edge on you, he looks wonderful.
He looks great, right?
Yeah. When he don't have the athletic edge on you, it's always a close fight that he either lost or people. It's a conspiracy. Always. Always. Like the difference between him and Gary Russell was that knockdown that they didn't count.
Mm-hmm.
If they count that knockdown, it's a draw or Gary Russell wins. That's why I want to see him and Gary Russell too at 35.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late at 35.
Yeah. To me, it's
Loma's
too late.
already going. Yeah, Loma's already going downhill, and we don't know where Gary Russell is.
Right. It would just be, you know what it would be, Queen, to me? It would be Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Why you say you capping? I don't know. Hey, we got
Trady Horn.
We got to get the link up. Blue.
Yeah, Trady Horn always say I'm capping every day. He can't never prove it, but he that's his favorite words, boy. Hey, the Blue capping about what? You can't even prove it. It's just his favorite words. Like you got to learn some other words. Frank, what's up, brother? He said I'm on Blue Neck.
Salute to everyone that's in the chat. We have over 313 people in the building. If you guys are rocking out with us, make sure you smash the like button. Again, smash the like button. This content is not free. However, you can pay for this content by smashing the like button. If you guys are on any mobile device, click the X at the top right-hand side of the stream. You press the thumbs up button until it glows black and then come back into the chat. We appreciate all of you guys. Blue, check and see if those likes are going up. We need our people that are in the building that support us and that rock with us to smash the like button and make sure our thumbs up button goes.
I can't even see it anymore. Y'all can't see it? Neither one of y'all can see it?
The like button?
I don't even know what the likes is at. I can't even see it.
4K, check and see if you see the likes. See if they're going up.
421.
422. We're almost at 500. Everybody smash the like button. Like I said, click the X at the top right-hand side of your screen. Press the thumbs up button until it glows black. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Samaj Goldberg, what's up, family? Sports SI, who is the pretty lady? That's your new co-host here on the show, part of the family. You will be seeing her every day, Monday through Friday and beyond. So get used to seeing the Karma Serene and go subscribe to her channel. Do me a favor, click on my brother A-Side. Ring Rivals with my brother A-Side. The link is right there. Click the link, subscribe to his channel, follow the steps. It's 3 steps. You click the link, go to hit the bell icon. Once you hit the bell icon, you hit the all on the bell icon. You could triple click back and you will be right back here with us. Please do that. And as well, the Queen, Karma Serene, her link is right there in the chat. I need you guys to do the same thing. If you guys rock with Blue, I need you to click on their links. I need you to subscribe to their channel. I need you to get them up to past where I am at right now. Let's get them past where I'm at right now. Let's click the link. Click on her link right there. You can follow the 3 steps. Her link is right there in the chat. You go to the link, you click on the link, you follow the 3 steps, you go, you hit the bell icon. Once you hit the bell icon, it will say all. This is important, people. It's important. Once it say all, you hit all. Make sure that it shakes. The little bell will shake. Once the little bell shake, you triple click back and you will be right back here with us. So please subscribe to both of their channels as well. Please, please, please. Cali World, she said I subscribe. Please, please, please. Is Karma Latino?
No, that's something you can ask Karma.
I'm black.
You heard it. She said she Afro Latino.
Emphasis on the Afro.
Hey,
Right.
I'll mess with y'all, man. I was something I was just getting ready to say, and I completely lost my train of thought.
We got to drop the link, but until you get to that thought back, shout out to Kid Kansas getting signed by Top Rank. Shout out to Kid Kansas, he got signed by Top Rank today.
Yes, sir. That's my guy, man.
So that is
Brought
your
him
guy.
into business. I brought him into business.
But you did. You brought him in with BOK Prime. So he actually got signed with Top Rank today. That's a dope thing. We always want to make sure we recognize those fighters who actually have gone up inside of their career. It's absolutely dope. Also, shout out to
as a matter of fact, he reached out for me to come. He wants to come on. So I'll have him on.
What you guys think about the fight this weekend?
Anthony Joshua Ngannou?
No.
Last weekend?
Last weekend.
Oh,
last weekend. I thought you said this weekend.
Well, last weekend. Yeah, last week. You know how black people talk, right? Yeah. What you guys think about? What you guys think about the fight?
It was a classic, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
7 seconds left. That was like me and Shine was on the phone, and it was rough. I literally told Shine, I said, it's a 12th round. He's going to need a Frank Martin performance in order to get
Frank Martin performance.
Because Frank Martin knocked the guy down twice in the in the 12th round. Right? Remember, he knocked him down twice.
Dude's name, I can't pronounce that dude's name for nothing.
Artem Artunian.
Artem. What is it? Artem Artunian?
Just say Artem. We'll know who he's talking about.
Okay,
right. So, that dude, he was a good fighter. Like I said, he had that Eastern European style. That style is not.
And he had a little bit of pop too.
No, he did have some pop. The guy was good, man. He had the goods, but I did see Ford hurt him a couple times throughout the fight, but it wasn't clean enough for him to jump on him. And where if he had tried to jump on him earlier in the fight, he could have gassed himself. He could have risked gassing himself out. But that dude waited, and he caught him clean. And I was like, man, that he when he cried, see, it wasn't like when Tio cried. And when Tio cried, we was like, we don't know if you lost that fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We know why you crying, right? But when he cried, I felt that. I was like, you earned everything you got today, because I don't think he would have won that fight on the scorecards.
I think he was losing on 2.
I think definitely lost that fight.
And then they didn't count that knockdown right before the stoppage. To me, that was a knockdown. And I will argue this to the end of time.
You're talking about Sandra Martin, right?
No, not Sandra. Where's Ray Ford and Ultimate?
Ray Ford.
Oh, okay.
before he like flipped him over, he caught him. He fell back into the ropes, and the ropes bounced him back into the ring. If the ropes hold you up, that's a knockdown. He got knocked down. And the stoppage, there was nothing wrong with that stoppage either, because he put his skates on and got the hell out of there. He did not want to get hit no more. So I'm okay with that
he
stoppage.
turned his back.
Yeah, he got out of there.
So that was real running. If anybody had ever said a boxer is running, that's what running looks like.
On his bike. He got on his bike and got out of there. He said, "Do not hit me again. Don't yell at me. Don't come over here." He would, if the ropes wasn't there, he would have ran out the ring.
For sure.
I don't have no problem with that stoppage.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this, too. Salute to nephew, 4K in the building. Salute to him, the ultimate moderator in the building in the super chat. Nephew dropping that half a dub. On this in the super chat. I completely forgot to mention this. Salute to 4K. He said for 50K people subscribe to this channel. If you here and haven't, do so. Cheese and Blue are trying to bless a person. That's free. Yes, people, do not forget, once we hit 300,000 subscribers, which we are on our way to hitting 300,000 subscribers, me and my brother Charles Edward Cheese, sponsored by my brother Charles Edward Cheese, will be giving a lucky person $50,000. Again, $50,000 we will be giving away to said lucky person once we hit the 300K mark. So make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, click the link, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and follow all the steps. Once we hit 300K subscribers, we will be, me and my brother Charles Edward Cheese, we will be doing this giveaway sponsored by my brother Charles Edward Cheese, $50,000 giveaway. And if you don't think we are serious about this, all you got to do is go over to Showbiz the Adult channel, and you can see he just did it, $30,000 giveaway over there. And now we're doing a 50,000 piece to a lucky subscriber over here. So please, my people, click the link, subscribe to the channel, follow the steps here on Bluebird Sports TV. You like our show? This is our new format. Again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. We will be here. This is our new format. You are getting the boxing version of Undisputed, First Take, so on and so forth, but we better. We actually know what we're talking about. So you getting the best version, 3 different opinions. I see the brother said, please bring on somebody that don't like Devin Haney. That just sounds ridiculous, great brother. That sounds ridiculous.
That don't like Devin Haney?
How can you not like him?
I don't know, man. I'm not about to.
An opposing view on Devin Haney. Yeah, that's wild. So salute to my brother 4K, nephew in the building, the ultimate mod. He is the only person I will not dispute in the chat. When 4 makes a decision in the chat as the ultimate moderator for us, if he feels like it's disrespectful, if he feels like it's out of line, it doesn't matter if you're a mod. It doesn't matter if you're a subscriber. He will put you in check. So salute to our nephew 4K in the building. We appreciate you. I appreciate you, nephew.
All right, drop the link, Blue.
Okay.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. They gonna go, hey, son, why you tell me to drop the link? You know how they be on me.
Yeah, like, they're hungry. RC, yeah, in the super chat. Salute to RC in the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. He said, y'all keeping the sport of boxing alive. Thank you. Salute to you, King. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. Jackie Hernandez, peace and blessings to the Queen. Hey, one more thing real quick. Antonio Brown is wild. Did y'all see what he just posted? No. He said Ryan Antonio Brown, the football player, just posted this. He said Ryan Garcia is trying to use insanity plea his way out of this whooping that he's going to get from Devin Haney. Don't play that. I am hashtag CTE.
Yo, that's wild.
Bad promotion. So he's saying he got CTE. That don't work, brother.
I am hashtag CTE. That's
He
funny.
said, I'm crying. CTE is wild. Salute to our great brother, Aaron Purnell, becoming an official channel member, family member, and family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to the great brother, Aaron Purnell. We appreciate you. I appreciate you.
You know, I don't know what I don't know what in my head went to Tank gave these guys post-traumatic punch disorder. Like these dudes are just like these dudes are just out of it,
Yo,
man. Like,
speaking of which, somebody just said to Tank. I don't know. They must be watching, but they said to Tank something about what's getting ready to happen. And so, you know, what he's going to do with Frank Martin. He said, I don't know, but somebody going to sleep real soon. I don't know nothing about nothing, but somebody going to sleep real soon.
I like it. Talk that talk.
Y'all already know what that means. The link is in the chat, people. Y'all can click on the link. And ASAP will give the rules of engagement.
Chris. All right, guys, we have the link in the chat. We have the link in the chat for everyone that comes up. We ask that you guys be respectful to all the panelists that comes up. They do give us our time. They do speak content and speak about the sport of boxing that we all love. We all ask that. We ask that we show the panelists full respect, and when each panelist is talking, that the panelists that are up here allow for each individual to say what they have to say fully. Let's not interrupt each other, and to respect one another when it's our turn to speak. Other than that, let's come up here and respect the platform. Make sure we don't use profanity. If we do use profanity, one of the moderators, either myself, will either let you know from the chat, or Blue, or it'll be Karma will let you know, to stop using profanity. Other than that, we appreciate all of you guys. Let's go. Let's talk some boxing.
Hey, so Carissa Shields has jumped into this conversation as we knew it was just a matter of time.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, and she says that a HO3, y'all know abbreviation, gonna hate me for the most. Y'all know that, especially the cute one. Then she goes on and responds, and she says, I ain't gonna lie though, I hate this for her only because she's arguing with a person who has no filter. I just hope he please don't post that footage. That's not fair. We all have a past and grow from that. Yeah, AB, please. Hey, AB, hey, you my brother, bro. You my brother, and you know I love you, brother, and you know I respect you. Don't go there, great brother. Please don't go there. Not necessary, bro. I know you feel disrespected, and you ain't got no filter.
He started something that
Yeah.
look what Robert Easter just posted.
Why is my phone tweaking? My phone is absolutely tweaking right now.
Hey, shout out to the panel. Blue up there, Karma up there, A-Side up there. Shout out to the panel.
Nephew, what's up, family?
Welcome. What's up?
Oh, Robert Easter, he responded to it.
Hey, why everybody with the initials AB all got some stuff going on?
Yeah, it's A.
Antonio Brown, Alicia Baumgardner, hey, Adrian Broner, Arthur Better Beer. They all ain't got no chill, man. What's going on?
It's a conspiracy.
Go ahead, A-Side, give the rules and engage.
It's definitely.
Yeah, no, I already gave the rules earlier. The fellas up here, they're well seasoned panelists. So, they know what's going on. What's going on, fellas? I want you all to give a warm introduction to the new co-host.
For sure. Salute, Karma Serene. I've seen your work on your channel. I've been a subscriber for a minute now. I think this is a great addition. I'm going to call this the Boxing Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? The new and improved Boxing Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys got a nice little mix here. This is a nice little level in here. You got Blue, and you got, you know what I'm saying? You got Charlemagne, the A-Side.
Why I gotta be Charlemagne? Like, what?
You know why, bro? You know you about that life. You know you about that drama. Charlemagne the God, and then we got the one in the middle who's gonna try to keep everything leveled out. I don't have a nickname for you, so I'm just gonna call you Karma Serene. I was trying to see how I could fit Angela Yee. You got the eyes.
Not Angela Yee, that because Just Hilarious took it over. So this is just Serene right here. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. But this is the new. I like the balance. I hope to see this work out. I think it's gonna be a good look. I think it's gonna be a real good look.
I just automatically get Charlemagne. Salute. That's my brother Claymore Rain.
You know you Charlemagne. Stop it, bro. You just stop.
That's my brother. That's my brother Claymore Rain. Nobody never see the good in me.
Charlemagne.
Hey, what you got to say about the topic? Claymore, I'm gonna start with you, and I'm gonna end with
Sure.
boxing truth time. Like, what do you think about this whole situation, man? It's just
Which
it seems
situation?
like
There's so many situations going right now, like
I
the
mean,
Ryan, the AB,
like, yo, I'm saying, like, as far as, is he faking this? You know, is this real? What do you think is going on right now, dude? Because here's the thing, I'm not oblivious to the fact that a guy loses his girl, right? He can go through some sense of depression. He can, like, he's human, right? Coupled with the fact that he's going up against a formidable opponent in Devin Haney, there could be anxiety, some form of anxiety mixed up into depression because it's not a good time for him, which can can pump out some fear, right? That if I lose to Devin, then what? I promised to knock this guy out. The last guy had the potential to knock me out. He's not supposed to have the potential to knock me out, but what if I get beat by him? Then what? You know, like what's going on with this kid? What do you think, man?
Man, I think I think first of all, I think Blue kind of addressed it a little bit earlier as far as it starting from a good place to market, and I think he might be drinking a little bit of his own Kool-Aid. It might have just gone a little too far, but I also think there's a reality check going on here for Ryan, and I think people they want this to be completely publicity, but I don't think it's completely publicity. I think there's a part of this that has something real tangible to it, because Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, just hasn't evolved. He hasn't, he's degraded almost since the Luke Campbell fight. To me, it's skill set wise, what he brings to the ring. There's a reality that I think Gervonta Tank Davis shined on him that exposed his lack of commitment to his craft in that fight. And going to this fight, understanding the boxing pedigree that's standing in front of him with Devin Haney. And also when you look at the way they brought Honorable Bosa up on the panel that night, Oscar, Bernard, Derek, it just doesn't seem like everybody has a lot of faith in Ryan the way Ryan has faith in himself, right? If you go back in time a little bit to seeing how Oscar was trying his best to talk Ryan out of fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, he made it clear, like, you're not ready for this, right? And it put Ryan at that time into a little bit of a mental health hiatus at that point, to where he had to step away from the game because he was having his own identity crisis. I think it's just coming all back again. I think it's compounding to what we see today, and including obviously the fact that he's trying to market himself. He's trying to see this do big pay-per-view numbers. A big part of me feels like he doesn't have the love for boxing anymore like he used to, more so the money. I think he's trying to balance that out, and as well trying to deal with being an entitled, spoiled golden boy that he never really earned in real time. Let's be honest. So I think everything is true at the same time. All these things are coexisting in the same space. All these truths.
Man, I agree with that. I see the same thing that you said. Come on, what do you think?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me acknowledge the 50%, the vanilla drop, the vanilla queen, Bassiana the Menace in the building. Making of the queens of the ring. She in the building. Blessings to the queen, Bassiana the Menace.
Salute.
Bassiana, drop that link to your channel in the chat. You already know what it is, queen. Go ahead, Carmen. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Ryan is Oscar De La Hoya Jr. without everything that came in the ring. Oscar De La Hoya was on some wild stuff when he was young as well. He just had the benefit of not having social media. The stuff that Ryan is doing, we wouldn't know about it if he was doing it back in Oscar's day. He's can you imagine right now if we saw a picture of Ryan dressed up? That infamous picture.
Fishnets.
Imagine how that would go over, like how social media would blow up. So I mean, he doesn't have the ring accolade, so I mean it's not going to pan out the same. But I think Ryan will be okay.
Can I add to what she said just a little bit?
Sean, my great brother, what's going on, man? Hell no, man. He called me Charlemagne just earlier. Messy right now. No, I'm messing with you. Go ahead, Clay. Salute Clay, boy. That's my brother.
Hey, is that what he did?
I was trying to be nice, Blue. I was just trying to be nice, bro. I don't know. I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? You the BJ envy. You the envy, you know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of love for my brother.
I wanted to add to that, just to say to what she was saying, to what you were saying, to say that I think that's part of it, right? I think the expectations were so high for Ryan Garcia, right? Like you just brought up something real significant right now. You brought up Oscar De La Hoya, which is probably who everybody, including Oscar, was hoping that Ryan Garcia was going to be, right? But what happened? Oscar, when he first pulled him in, he embraced him. He put him under who? Eddie Reynoso. He was like, this is who's going to make you who you are. He's making Canelo. Who's going to make. But what did Ryan do? He dropped the ball. He didn't have the commitment. He made Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso let Oscar know he's not him, brother. I'm sorry. We trying, but he's not him. Deflated. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, fighting against his own promotional company to get the accolades that he has not yet earned inside of the ring, to the point where now his own promotional Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya are openly up on stages, on microphones. Bernard Hopkins is looking dead in his face saying, boxing will expose you. Bernard Hopkins is letting it be known, I'm not going to treat you like a champion. You aren't a champion. All these reality checks are coming in. He goes to run over to Floyd. He's taking runs around the block. He thinks Floyd has his back. And what happens? Isaac Cruz goes, you're not that guy. You're not him. And it's just constant, you're not him, getting thrown in his face every single day in every way by the people who were supposed to support him. How confident can this guy be going into a fight against a pound for pound, future pound for pound Hall of Famer and pound for pound great right now in Devin Haney? He can't be that confident going into this. It's got to be irking him.
Do y'all think that like AB just said, they have history? I always say this, right? Yeah, I always say this, right? Remember when Mikey Garcia, and I'm gonna use this as an example for y'all to understand where I'm trying to go with this. Remember when Mikey Garcia started calling out Errol Spence repeatedly, aggressively? I see something in him, right?
I see something.
But he refused to fight Terrence Crawford. Remember at one point Errol was like laughing him off, like he thought it was a joke. And Terrence Crawford was like, I'm your Huckleberry. Right. And immediately they was like, Terrence Crawford is a runner. He's boring. We want to fight Errol Spence. And from what I took from this was that there's a difference. He had a built-in excuse losing to Errol Spence. You're supposed to lose to Errol Spence, right? Because Errol Spence is the bigger, stronger guy and the bigger weight class. When it came to Terrence Crawford, you didn't have that built-in excuse anymore. Why? Because Terrence Crawford started his career in a small weight class like you did. And y'all competed against each other in the amateurs. So Terrence Crawford started his career at 130 and was a champion at 35, 40, just like you. So you losing to Terrence Crawford, there is no excuse. There's no built-in excuse. You are in a win-win situation against Errol Spence. If you win, you shock the world. If you lose, you were supposed to. If you lose to Terrence Crawford, you got exposed.
That's why I wanted T.O. to fight Dev and not try to go up and try to fight Bud, because of that same reason right there.
Right.
That's why I wanted right there. For Shirley Sean, my great brother, how you feeling, man?
What's up with it, man? We just got the training too, so I'm gonna jump out in a minute. But what I want to say is, listen, they have history. He knows, Ryan knows that this is the final one with him and Dev. So of course he's gonna be nervous. But what he's showing you is he's giving you himself, and he's also giving the fans what they want. They want a crazy promotion, and that's gonna be Ryan Garcia. But you got to remember, Ryan Garcia stopped the internet for 2 days, bro. Right? He stopped the internet for 2 days. Nobody was saying anything else except, what's going on with Ryan? What's up with Ryan? What's he talking about? So 48 hours, he stopped the internet. He's doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? So I
and
think
to add to that, nephew, not just the internet, not just boxing, but the internet, like you said.
the internet. He
Right.
stopped the internet, bro. So everybody that might be going through some similar problems that he may be having, they seeing it like, man, what's going on with him? What does he do? Oh, he's a boxer, he's a TikToker, he's an influencer, whatever he is. Oh man, I gotta check him out. He's gonna fight too. Man, I want this dude to win. So of course they're gonna get that's extra eyes. I'm saying this dude is a promotional dang genius because when it was 420 and he instantly started lighting up, whatever he was doing, and I'm like, all right, this dude is going crazy. He went to the press conference, blazing another one. He's talking, oh, I'm doing this. I'm like, man, this dude is really going in. Is he like this or is he selling it? I'm not really sure. I never met the dude, right? So, and then when his ex gets on there and she's like, yo, Ryan really needs help. He really needs help. And then he bounces back and was like, yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna just tell y'all what it is and I'm gonna get back to training. I'm like, this dude really went left, came back in, caught it, and dipped out. Now he's back. So I think he's a promotional genius. If he is going through some stuff, prayers up to him. If he's just, just on some extras to promote it, dude, kudos to you. And with that being said, man, I love everybody on this panel, everybody in the chat. Shout out to you. My
Appreciate
young fella's
you,
about
nephew.
to get in here into this training. So,
Salute.
Appreciate
solid.
you, nephew.
Salute for
All right,
sure.
everybody.
So speaking of
I
which,
think he shared the same sentiment as you, Karma. Or you think more so? He think more so online. Some part of that is chaotic, but some part of that is, kind of like done on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
yeah, he just put this up too. He said, so check this out. I've been in so many training camps that you discover what your body is actually capable of. I've had 2 fast cut weights, etc. You can really do a lot just with your mind. God bless you with. So,
What?
yeah,
I'm
he's
neither here
saying,
nor there.
What?
I mean, I'm neither here nor there with that. So, I mean, I don't know.
Then why was he complaining about the rehydration?
what Tank?
Yeah.
Makes no
I need
sense.
this stuff. It's-
Makes no sense. Another thing I want to fill y'all in with, update y'all. Frank Martin responded to Tank
I saw
immediately.
that.
He said, I'm gonna paraphrase, this gonna go a whole opposite way, my dog. I ain't none of them. So
I like that. He's supposed to come in with that mentality because people are going to, they're going to give him the shortest end of the stick. They're going to say, "Hey, it's not under the bright lights. You in there with an elite, such as Tank. If Tank hits you, such and such. Hell, even I said it. If he get hit with certain shots by Tank, he may not be the same. So he has to come in there with that mentality. It's his job to come in there with that mentality. But talk is cheap at the end of the day. And the rubber is going to meet the road. The talk is cool, but
he said, I'm Craig if you think you Debo.
yeah.
Oh. Okay,
hey,
Frank.
well,
Yeah.
there's no brick in the ring, so and we all missing a
No,
very
there's 2 bricks in the ring. They just belong to Tank.
Yeah, right?
like we're
No, there's
forgetting the
definitely 2
part
bricks in there.
where he caught it, almost tipped the murder, but we ain't gonna say nothing. I mean, anyway,
Say
this
it.
video surface of Ryan Garcia. I don't know how I missed this one, but he looks absolutely flushed in this video.
The one where he got that crown thing on his head?
I missed that.
It's nutty. It's getting nuttier by the second.
He looks seriously flushed. Like, look at his face.
I don't know, man. They gotta should.
Listen, man. Like I said, started off with great intentions. I think it started off with great intentions. You know what I mean? But I think there's for Ryan Garcia, there is no getting out of the work with this level of competition you got right now.
Yeah,
and
you say that.
You gotta work, man. And if you're not working, I don't care what this promotion is supposed to be looking like, what you thinking in your mind. If you're not manifesting in that ring, if you don't,
Blue, Ford said he backstage.
Okay.
Go ahead and let him. Go ahead, Claymore.
Yeah, if Derek James doesn't have your full attention, if your camp is not able to get your full attention, salute 4K. If your camp doesn't have your attention, it's going to be a problem, man. We'll see. Claymore, what are you basing Ryan losing? He's best hitting 3 times, and he only listen, man. I don't know, TR. You might be right, bro. We're gonna find out on 420, bro.
But
my brother,
that happened when they were kids and he was
Right.
clean and training all the time.
My brother, Boxing Truth Sam. Salute to you, great brother. How you feeling, man? See you in a little bit.
What's up, A-Side? How you doing, brother?
Nah, man, everything's all right. How you feeling, man?
I'm blessed.
That's what's up.
So look, man, I think Ryan Garcia is a genius. That's what I think. I think he got us all talking about everything because it wasn't really too much to talk about. I mean, everybody pretty much just had Dev winning the fight anyways. And I think he really, in his mind, he think that he knows Dev because they got so much history, right? And that he's gonna make this thing. He's bringing more casuals to this dance than was probably gonna be here in the first, anyways. So I think he's a genius myself. I think he's trolling. I don't think he's doing all the stuff that we think he's doing or he's up to. I think it's if you got to think about Ryan's fan, he built his career off of the internet. So he knows how to play the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what it takes to get people's interest. And he got all of our attentions. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
And I agree, like what y'all saying. He definitely knows what he's doing, 1,000%. My only issue with him is that, like, you looking at this video and his face is super flustered. It's like flushed. And I hate to pass judgment or make an assumption, but when I'm looking at his face, you know what I mean? I grew up in the streets. I'm gonna say that. I grew up in the streets.
What do you mean by when you say flushed? What do you mean by that?
It looks like either, and I'm gonna say alleged or withdrawal.
A withdrawal. Okay.
Yeah.
Like he been drinking?
No.
Like he's changed.
He was on something else.
Yeah.
But, right. Okay.
Like changing some habits.
You know when you and to give you another example, when you got a cold and you sick.
Mike, get you up next, great brother, after Blue.
When you got a cold and you're sick and your nose and this whole area look like that commercial, the sinus commercial.
Oh, you talking about like he been snorting some coke?
No, Boxing Truth. Come on, man. God damn. Everybody's teetering on the edge.
Yeah.
And then he's going through just so clunky and just knock everybody over the edge.
Hey, man, look here. Why beat around the bush with it? Come on.
Because it's illegal up here.
Yeah.
Allegedly. My son.
No. It just can't. It's not. They have guidelines.
It's certain words that you say that with the algorithm, and even if you say it in context with the algorithm, it'll pick it up and to put the.
I'm sorry. Allegedly.
No, you're all right. But we all knew.
And the queen is frozen. Carmen, you frozen, queen?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yes, you definitely are. Yeah, because you spoken.
Just go click. Try to see if you can click it to where you click your camera off, and then try to see if you can click it back on. See if that helps.
All right.
Yeah.
No, it got you an unfavorable light too.
Just to add on to what Blue was saying as far as the pale.
Hold on, great brother. Hold on. We gotta let Mike H go. Because then they're gonna get on me. You're like, hey, yo, A-Side.
No, I ain't gonna get on you.
So we let him go, great brother, and then we'll let 4K go and just hold that thought, Claymore, and we're gonna go right. I'm gonna shoot right back to you. I promise you. I got you.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Everybody doing great, man. What about yourself?
I'm hanging in down here in Austin, Texas. I look at this Ryan situation. If this was WWE, the Haneys would be the McMahons. Like, they'd be the most hated family in boxing, right? No, right. For real, because everybody hates the Haneys. I mean, every time Dev's name comes up, somebody's got an excuse. Tank has had an excuse for years. Campos has had an excuse. Who was that? JoJo Diaz had an excuse. The only one that probably didn't have an excuse was Prograis. And he still went in there and tried to fight.
Prograis really didn't even want to fight him.
That's exactly my point, though. I mean, hell, Cambosis came in the scales overweight. What he say? Oh, I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. The first press conference, you bring out Arnold Barbosa. Who the hell brings out the man, the backup plan before the fight, even before the first press conference? You did already announce the backup plan.
Right.
You knew Ryan was trying to come in there. You knew this.
Right.
I'm getting sick of the whole. Ryan pulled this act when he became the mandatory years ago. Oh, I don't want to fight that. But as soon as you got Tank name out there, you was willing to fight. Oh, you was excited to get out that ring. But you get Devin Haney, and all of a sudden you don't want to fight. This is twice. I think he's faking. I mean, come on now. The second press conference comes up. You was talking all that tough talk up until the time your phone rang, and now you sitting here on your phone watching cartoons with your trainers, Oscar, but not all y'all laughing. Y'all ain't even paying attention to your opponent. Then all of a sudden the next day, now you're in a mental hospital. You claim you're in a mental hospital. Oh, they took my phone, but how you making this video?
I think it was with someone else's phone, right? I don't think that was with his phone. It was with someone else's, right?
No, they initially took his phone, but he got it back a short while later.
Okay.
And, the first video he did wasn't from his phone, but then he immediately went. Nephew Ford sent me the information. As soon as I dropped the video, nephew sent me the video, the info. Like, bro's back on his phone ASAP. Like, he wasted I don't even think he walked out the hospital, the facility he was at, before he just went right back to social media. Like, he wasted no time.
I mean, that is true. I mean, but Eric Bischoff wrote a book called Controversy Sells. Everything Ryan has. How does Ryan make most of his money off of his social media followers? Every time he makes a post, every time he says something, every time he goes on a show like with Andrew Tate, he's getting paid. Why not stir up the pot just to sit here and try to lie saying, oh, I'm sick, I'm this, I'm that, just to keep making more money? You're making more money now than what you're probably going to make night of the fight. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I like that take on it. I didn't think about that, but I like that take. The
moment that second press conference is over, you got the face off. Who storms off on a face off? You getting paid for that, but you stormed. You and your team stormed off. Derek James is like, oh hell, we leaving now. All right, cool, let's go.
Yeah, that was wild to me.
Right,
Derek James was like, Derek James was
like, I don't want to be here anyway. Let's go.
Right. Yeah. Derek James like, wait, we leaving? All right.
I like LA, but get me back to Dallas.
Yeah.
All right. 4K, what you got on the topic, man? What you think going on with Ryan Garcia, man? You think he's a marketing genius and all of this is planned to the T? Or you think he's off his rockers, man? You think he's off his rockers? What do you think?
I can't let him off that easy. And on a serious note, I think that it's dangerous to play with mental health, or if it is a joke, because I don't want to disrespect him by saying that it isn't and things like that. Those are things that I just I'm going to try to keep my personal opinion, a little bit to myself, but I'll give y'all a little bit. I just think it's dangerous if it is a joke, what he's doing to promote this fight and things like that, because it's a lot of kids out here. You got to remember suicide awareness. I'm sorry. Suicide awareness and things like that. If you got a large fan base, you got to be careful what you're saying you do. Another thing I want to point out is that
instead of saying that the S word, let's try to keep it as like self-deletion or something like that.
Gotcha.
Right.
Another thing is that mental institutions are really strict. So you don't just go sit in the front of a hospital and not really get admitted if you're going there. If the people see that there's something wrong with you, it's more so like a 2 or 3 day clearance, I think. They gotta hold you. Like it's almost mandatory, especially when you acting the way that he's coming out acting. So I find that weird. And then we go to point out to how he got back on his phone like super fast. I found that weird, you know, and things like that. So I don't know, bro. Like it's hard to say he's faking. Like I got your opinion, I got Blue opinion. I done heard, you know, Claymore and things like that. And I'm listening to Mike H. And now like I'm just kind of caught to the point to where like if we go forward and this fight happens, and then like a week later he's talking normal, and then month after month after month, it's just a normality back, like, you know, back to being normal for him. Then it's gonna be clarification for me that he was possibly, you know, throwing up a rules and things like that. And then my next question would be like, did he just know that this was the downfall of his career? Like, you know, and he just tried to make as much money off this fight as he could and things like that, because he did just lose to Tank Davis. And then possibly after losing to Devin Haney, I don't know how much more like we see of Ryan Garcia with his confidence and things like that. This is the second time in the last couple of years that we saw his confidence and his mental, you know, thing, his mental state break down. So I don't really know, man. Like it's kind of hard. It's a really touchy and hard subject to speak on, but I think based off of what I said, you know which way I'm kind of leaning. You gotta, you know, just kind of decipher it as it happens.
I definitely understand that. I mean, with this situation, it's like you've been pulled every which way with Ryan Garcia. It's like you want to believe one thing, and as soon as you believe that one thing, he does something else. It's like a tug and war battle with everyone right now. Whereas, you know, some people are thinking that he's a marketing genius. I don't think he's a marketing genius. I think he is something is wrong with him. He letting some of his inner thoughts out. He's seeing how the crowd is taking to it. Now he's going more in that direction. But if the crowd was actually, you know, holding him accountable and saying that, hey, you really need some help and stuff like that, I think he probably would have tried to pull back in and say it was just marketing anyway. So it's just one of the things where it's almost like the George Kambosos. Somebody just brought it up where they said George Kambosos, I think it was Mike H., where George Kambosos got on the scale. He literally missed weight, and then he gonna talking about something else, the art of more, make them believe. You know what I mean? Like he just one of them people that it's like he's really good at just oh, you got to be quicker than that. You almost got me, right? Like that's what I think that this guy really needs some help, man. I think that at first it started off like Blue said, it was genuine. Now I'm starting to see that this isn't okay.
He jumps out of nowhere and says, "Fight still happening." 14.
This isn't okay. Yeah. I don't think he's a master marketer like this, because I don't know. I would love to be wrong about this situation. Trust me. If there's a situation I want to be wrong about, it's this one. I want to see that he marketed this. It's brilliant. They made over 1 million pay-per-views. I will be like, you got me. You got me.
Okay, with the boxing organization, like with the higher ups not want to drug test him with the things going on and things like that. Because remember we spoke about Keyshawn.
They should be drug tested. Devin can't.
So if they drug test him, they see it's not something in the system. Then what's going on?
They have to drug test because they're in the WBC.
Yeah, he's gonna get drug tested. Yeah.
See, I look at it like this. I don't want to bring politics into it, but think of it about like Donald Trump, for example. What is he good at? He's good at getting sympathy from his base. So what did Ryan do? He started pulling all this act just to get the sympathy. Now you're getting the pay-per-views up. People want to see you. People pouring money into you. People doing this. Oh, I feel sorry for him, blah, blah, blah. You're getting your fucking sympathy. Excuse my language. You're getting your sympathy base up. That's what he's doing.
All right.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's building the excuse, because when Haney peppers his face up and stops him, he's gonna say, "Oh, look, y'all saw what I was doing. I wasn't in my right mind."
Let me ask you guys this: like, I got love him up. I got love for Adrian Broner, but do you guys think that Adrian Broner should be his replacement if Ryan Garcia was to pull out the fight? If so, why or why not? We're going to start from bottom up now. I'm going to put pressure on Karma. We're definitely starting with you, Truth Serum, all the way to Claymore. And then, Blue last. Blue's getting in on this as well.
It would be a very fun press conference, but I don't think he has a any better chance of winning than Ryan does. But I would like to see that press conference. Yes.
Okay, so you like to see the press conference. There's no snowball chance and say, all right.
Nah. They brought the replacement on stage, the other AB, Arnold Barboza.
But you know what? Blue said something earlier. I was gonna go against him until he said this, and I was like, that makes sense. He said that because it's happening in the Barclays, the ideology of a New Yorker is someone is always trying to get over on them, right? So it's almost like a bait and switch type of thing if they put an Arnold Barboza in there versus an Adrian Broner. And I was like, he kind of right. You do have to take into the account of where the event is taking place and then how much they're charging for that event in said place. So I was like, Blue kind of got a point again. Yeah. He kind of got a point. I'll let him break that down a little bit more because he did it beautiful. I'm not a New Yorker. I'm in the first best city in the world. New York is second. So I'll let him break that down to you.
Excuse me?
So, hey, the Boxing Truth Syrup. The Boxing Truth Syrup. The Boxing Truth Syrup.
Hey, he gonna skate right over that.
You see what they do, Blue? You see what they do? Go ahead, man.
It's a matter of fact.
You don't have none of that. This is the greatest city in the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Next to Miami. It's true. Next to Miami.
Yeah. Miami is the greatest play city, one of the play cities. You know, Miami's in a separate category. They're in that Las Vegas
Miami
category.
is Magic City. So, you know,
I'm just going to repeat what one of those New Yorkers said. I'm going back to Cali.
Oh, dang.
You got to finish what he says. I'm just going for the weather, women, and weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back home. You know what I'm saying?
He brought out New York, big city of dreams.
I mean, I'm going back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm going there strictly for the weather, women, and the weed. You understand what I'm saying?
Boxing Truth Syrup.
You know what I'm saying? See, here's the thing about. Let's keep it boxing. Let me keep it boxing, man. Cause y'all know I get long-winded, man.
Yeah, no.
Leave it alone. Don't do it, Tom. Don't do it.
What do you think about? What do you think about?
I done spotted the chocolate drop. 50% of the queens of the ring.
Talk to him.
Nick J in the building. The chocolate queen is in the building. Peace and blessings to Nick J, making for 50% of the queens of the ring. Go ahead, Great Brothers.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Adrian Broner is a suitable opponent for Devin Haney to replace Ryan Garcia?
Economically, yeah, but not as far as the fight. Not even close. I mean, we all know AB just looking for a check. I think that's probably the only fight that he can make, anywhere close to the money he was going to make fighting Ryan is to fight somebody like Adrian Broner. But I'm not agreeing with this Barboza thing because if you remember, he has to pay Sandor Martin step aside money. My thing would be go ahead and fight Sandor Martin, get that mandatory out the way if he ain't going to get the Ryan fight. Because I don't see it being worth fighting Barboza and paying Sandor Martin step aside money because he ain't gonna make nearly as enough money fighting Barboza as he was to fight Ryan Garcia or Adrian Broner. So that's my take on
that. Okay.
Hey, can I chime in real quick? With New York being having a big Puerto Rican base, this would be a perfect fight for Sabril Matias.
Well,
but Sabril Matias got a fight coming up. Ain't he fighting in June?
Yeah. He signed a match. Oh, it's two matchroom fighters.
Yeah, and hey, you know something? Actually, Queen, you know what makes sense? You can make Sandor Martin fight his opponent and Matias fight Devin Haney.
Wait. What?
Two birds with one stone.
I just missed something, but it's cool. Okay, what you think about AB fighting Devin Haney as a replacement?
Who said it was economically good?
True Sam.
Was that Boxing? Yeah. I agree with that. And what did the Queen state? The Queen stated.
She said the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I just want to see the press conference.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to piggyback off of both of those points. That's why I had to ask. So what she said before, during, and after that fight is going to be amazing. The talking, everything.
Hey, fellas. Oh, no. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, folks. This is going to be, I forgot to tell you guys, this is going to be last words. All right. This is going to be last words. So, yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. So that's going to be entertaining from beginning to, ending. As far as a competitor wise, looking at AB's face today, AB is nowhere near being in shape. And that's shout out AB. Shout out AB. Love you, brother. But this ain't that. I wouldn't go get in there with a young like Devin Haney. Like he throwing, and it don't seem like he's joking. He's not even playing with Ryan Garcia. So and you don't want to get in there with a man whose money just got played with. So I would leave that alone. But I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind seeing AB. I wouldn't mind seeing what Arnold Barboza looks like against Devin Haney. But I do think that financially wise, AB would be the better choice. It'll keep the numbers, up. I don't know how far up, but up to where, a good number to where like Ryan Garcia dropping off, it won't hit as hard as it would versus him fighting another opponent. So that would be amazing for Adrian Broner to step up. But as far as how good it would be for him stepping into that ring, I don't want to go too far, come in on that. But yeah, I would say AB.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it, right?
Yeah. We're about to drop off.
No, not you, nephew.
Okay.
You drop off when we drop off.
Okay.
So I have my brother. The super chat is up. I think it's Mike H. Though. I don't want to say I'm messing up it. I'm missing your name. Is it Mike H?
I mean, I would love to see AB, but his face ain't looking good.
Yo, the fact that y'all keep saying his face is just.
I mean, man, ripped up right now. Like, you know what? And since they have to drop off and I said it in the middle of 4K speaking, Boxing Truth Serum, I'm gonna let you have your last words because it ought to be fair. All right, great.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, great brother. Boxing Truth Serum, I want to double back to you so you can have your last words, great brother.
Well, this is all going to be very interesting how these next couple days or maybe week go to see how this all plays out. But like I said, I really think Ryan's just trolling. I don't see him giving up that type of payday or messing off that kind of payday. And we'll just see where it go from there. And that's all I got to say about that.
Hey, it's always great seeing you, great brother. Until next time.
Yeah,
my brother.
Tank just told Frank Martin, say nothing. I'll be to see you soon. Suit up.
Okay.
Then he told him, try me. Yo, why Tank said, try me like you stupid if you want to. Yo. Oh man.
My brother Claymore Rain.
Yo, Tank said, let me chill before I be the one to go to sleep.
He said before I be the one to go to sleep?
Yeah. Let me chill before I go to sleep.
What do you mean by that? Hey, I'm on my juice. What do you mean by that?
He said, because right before that, he said, you want to go night-night? Everybody gonna go night-night. Get knocked out. Then he said, let me chill before I go to sleep.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me not put that in the air before I be the one to go.
He said, I'm Craig if you thinking you deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means we getting ready to get this announcement. That's what that means.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, June 15th.
I'm ready. I'm so
June 15th. I hope it's in Texas.
I hope so. It has to be because it's Juneteenth.
Yeah, Juneteenth weekend. And it only makes sense to put it in Texas You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry to cut everybody off, but
How the ancestors look at that? I mean, we was freedom, and then we got two black men beating on each other in Texas.
For millions of dollars.
Hey.
For millions of dollars. They are the hopes and the dreams of the slaves. Because they were doing it for free.
Look at these.
Leave Texas alone, man.
Look at these.
Hey.
Yeah.
Man, that needs to be in Texas, man. Put that AT&T Stadium, man. That need to be in Texas, bro.
That's right up the road. I will be there.
That
the
needs
fact
to be
that one of them is really light skinned, the other one's really dark skinned. Like, I'm really
off.
thinking about this now. Like, I'm just
why
like,
is he doing this?
really
Where you at? Where you at, Queen?
Hey,
Why?
why is it coming back?
You in Houston?
No.
Okay, all right.
Austin.
Why is A-Side doing this, man?
No, I can't not think about it now. Now I'm like, ooh, I don't think
knock it off, A-Side. No, it has to be.
It has to be, right? It's not a, to me, it's not a Vegas fight.
I had a dream.
It's not a Vegas fight.
Beating on each other.
It's like a Atlanta fight, a Texas. It's like a Southern fight to me.
And
my bad, cheese, man. I'm sorry.
It's like right there. It's set up right there. It's Juneteenth weekend.
Yeah,
Go
just
ahead
makes
and have it
sense.
in Texas.
Yeah, just makes sense, man. Don Gotti, brother in the super chat. Much love, brother. He said Tank and Frank going at it. Yeah, they are. Oh, I can't wait, man. It's unfortunate for Dev, right? That he can't just have a regular promoted fight like this. You know what I'm saying? All the antics and we bringing in Epstein. I can't stop. Like, bro, why is Epstein part of this conversation? Like,
yeah, that's the last person you want to bring up. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, come on, bro. It's not even necessary. But go ahead, A-Side.
No, I was Claymore Rain. You know, all y'all ain't got no manners. You know, Claymore Rain was supposed to go up next.
We just straight disrespected our great brother Claymore.
Just nice guys. Just finished.
It's all because I called A-Side Charlemagne. I already know.
See what? I try to take up for you.
That's what I get. That's what I get. You got me.
Back to the back of the line.
Back to the back of the line is wild.
Back to the line.
Give me the donkey today energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, them donkey other days was the truth. Everybody was ready to see if Charlemagne was going to put somebody in donkey of the day, especially when they went viral.
Do they still do it?
I don't know. I don't think
I haven't seen it in a long time.
I don't think it's still how the same.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time.
You know?
Yeah,
I haven't watched
it. A donkey you got donkey of the day. It was cemented that you was just, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was cemented. Like, oh man, go ahead.
You couldn't get that stench off you once he put that on you.
Donkey of the day. Nah.
How'd he get so much power?
That was like a sex charge. You know what I'm saying? If you got that on you.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what?
I use the right words. I use the right words. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's exactly what that was like. That's exactly.
It was like, even if Charlemagne came back, like, I'm sorry, everybody like, nah.
No, it was already on you.
Bro. Nah.
It got so serious that celebrities used to call up there and be, they felt like, yo, bro.
Yeah, y'all don't remember Monique? Monique came up there and got at Leonard like, hold on, what did I do?
Leonard.
That was epic. She
I'll never forget that.
She compared him to the slave guy. Remember, she was like, remember that movie where the guy gave up his woman to the dead? That's you, Leonard. That's you.
Remember when Little Kim went up there and had her peoples? They went up there and chased him off the block. As soon as he came out,
I remember that.
I do remember that.
Yeah, somebody kicked him in the butt. Remember when he was running?
Yeah.
Charlemagne had quite a journey, bro. An inspiring story, bro. Quite a journey.
Facts.
But so what we were talking about? We were talking about Adrian, about whether it's a good fight or not.
I was gonna say if he would be a good replacement, but you can go ahead and you can just say whatever you want. Everybody unanimously said no.
I mean, at this point, that's where I'm at with it. I think it would have been last night. I was all for it, but like 4K say, after seeing him, like actually seeing him, I'm like, nah, this dude ain't. No, it's not him. But he would bring some excitement to the press conference. It would help sell the fight maybe a little bit. But as far as what it would do for Devin Haney, I don't know what it would do for Devin Haney. I'll be honest with you. I feel bad for the young brother, man. I think he's really trying to jump into this other chapter of his career, and I think he's just getting kind of like a bad, you know what I mean, just a bad turn at it, you know. And even him coming back to fighting Ryan Garcia after Ryan Garcia played those games with Rolly Romero, we all knew it was a risk. You know what I'm saying? Him going back into negotiations and putting the fight together, to see it turn out like this is just one of those. I kind of felt like it could happen. It's sad to see that it's happening. But who's going to replace Ryan Garcia at the end of the day? Who's going to bring Devin Haney that kind of you know, a payday or status, or get him that fan base that he's trying to get to cross over to him? Who else but Ryan Garcia is going to give that to him? A, B, who could replace Ryan Garcia in this little bit of time? What fighter with Subriel Matiz, is he going to take a chance to go ahead and fight Devin Haney with 5 weeks of training? Is you know what I'm saying, is who's going to do that? Who's going, at this point in their career, going to take that chance? It's going to be difficult to get somebody in there. It has to be Ryan, from my perspective at this point. It has to be Ryan, or I mean Arnold Barbosa. I understood what the gentleman said about Sandor Martin. Yeah, if you want to take that, but once again, what does that do for what Devin said he's trying to do right now, which is
the same thing with Arnold Barbosa. Is if you put a Sandor Martin in there, they still gonna feel gypped. Like
right?
It's no different. It's no different.
Well, except he saves some money, maybe that step aside money, he gets to kind of recoup some of that, because he's still giving the dude like 4.5 weeks to get ready for the fight. It's just a bad look. Pray for Devin. You know what I'm saying? I wish him the best. I hope whatever his next fight is going to be is going to make more sense. But I wanted to also comment on what 4K said earlier about the seriousness of Ryan Garcia. If he is playing this game right now, if this is some genius marketing thing he's doing, he's playing with mental health, even with spiritually, just religious wise, playing with the devil, and kids being, you know, violated, and him saying he was defiled, and, you know, just the depths that he's gone to. If this is all for promotion, I think he went to deep depths for money. I think his credibility would be completely down the drain if it turns out that this was just all part of the plan. If it looks like that, I think it would take shots at his credibility. But I mean, we're in a godless war right now anyway, so maybe people don't take it as seriously as some other people do. But I think this is an extreme reach for some promotion if that's what he's doing. Extreme reach.
I mean, you have people that was better than him that have never risen back to their former glory, and Alex Jones and Andrew Tate, and Jesse is wow. You just say Jesse is wow. Like I'm putting up some real names. He say Jesse, like damn, I forgot about Jesse. Like you don't even want to be mentioned with him. You know what I mean? Like then you got Kanye West. It's the biggest of them all, who was taken down. You know, so when you seen Kanye West,
leave Kanye alone, bro.
I just had a Ryan moment, man. I thought about, tell me what I thought about Dave Chappelle Friday night. Like, that was my favorite stand-up. He said, Kanye, put your chain back on.
Put your chain back on.
He said, I'm a billionaire. Billionaires don't wear chains.
All facts.
He said, yo, put your chain back on. Welcome back.
Put your chain back.
I probably watched that. He said Kanye got so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble. Like, I probably watched that 4 or 5 times. Easy. All the time. So, we've seen people
to speak with the but what y'all was saying, like with the step aside money, right? But like Carmen was saying, when you think about it with Sandor Martin, right? Like what Claymore was saying with Sandor Martin, but if we just reverse it, so take Sandor Martin, because New York does have a huge Puerto Rican population. So if you take Sandor Martin and you match him against, because remember, if I'm not mistaken, didn't
Subriel or Sandor?
No, Sandor Martin is Dev's mandatory, but Matias, his original opponent got pulled anyway, right?
Right.
So he got a replacement. So if you put Sandor Martin versus whoever he was supposed to fight as a replacement,
I see
put Matias versus Devin Haney in New
Right.
York with the Puerto Rican fan base, because that fan base is already set, especially in Brooklyn, because Danny Garcia set the market there. So you bring Matias there, that, and you doing it in April, you know, is not Puerto Rican Day weekend, but is we in that springtime. They gonna, you know, you see my brother Frank, he ain't been here in like 4 months. He went in hibernation, but as soon as the spring start to raise his head, here go Frank. You know what I mean? Puerto Ricans from New York. But you know what I'm saying, that would be perfect. Seeing as though Sabril was already training. So, you know what I'm saying? He had a replacement opponent. So now what you can actually do is, because like the Queen said, they both on the zone. They all with the zone. They all with, you know what I'm saying, in the same boat. So you could bring that Sandor Martin fight against whomever Matias was going to fight, make that the undercard. And then put Devin versus Sabril Matias as the main event. And you can still sell the Puerto Rican, Puerto Rican market, and that works.
Go on and make that call to Bill.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Because they've been calling for Devin to fight Matias.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? And it's and four, it's a unification bout. Now it just went to a unification bout.
And he knocking off a threat. That's a threat. That's a threat.
Yeah.
That's a threat.
And he could, Sabril gonna play to that Puerto Rican market here in New York and Brooklyn. They're gonna come out for Sabril.
Sabril already been playing to it, calling Devin Haney, you know, peas and things like that.
So that
he called him a chicken.
Yeah.
He said chicken.
So it works all the way around the board. But let's get on out of here.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Salute, fellas. Salute Karma for sure. Welcome to the you know what I'm saying, to the panel, you know what I'm saying, to the show. Like I said, the Breakfast Club. I won't be calling A-side Charlemagne. I got no love for that.
That makes me Charlemagne, huh?
I mean, I thought you was envy. I was gonna give you the envy treatment, but I know who's not.
Hold on. How Jada said, hold on. Wait a minute.
You got about 30 kids. Yo, Envy got about 30 kids. Yo, that's definitely.
I'm about to say, he's envy, bro. I'm very confident he's envy. I'm pretty sure she's Angela Yee.
I got Charlemagne. All right, that's fine.
I ain't saying. I try to take it back.
I'm very confident. He's envy.
I know Envy got about.
Lou, he's trying to say you out here selling fake houses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
hey, you know what? But look, Envy staying some drama. Blue got people hating on him on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Envy, bro. They like distant cousins.
That with Envy, yo, that's that tarnished his legacy. Oh,
yeah.
But guys, listen, salute to you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys having me up here as usual. Blue, and A-side, I'm doing a little something after you guys go down. If y'all want to stop by and yell at me.
Do a show? Yeah, I'll tap in.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Tap in. Yo, 4K. That song you
got. Claymore.
I got you.
You safe in my hands. It's nationwide over here.
I wanted to shout out to that song that you got. That song is official, family. You just ain't got the marketing behind you. You just ain't got the push. That's all. Yeah. You ain't got the push. You talented.
It's consistency. It's consistency on my end. But I just I don't want to interrupt. I appreciate you giving me props. But just to give y'all this, I just watched my uncle sign for 40 years yesterday. And that's the reality of a lot of us in the Black community. So when you hear me speaking, I'm not just rapping to claim the streets or anything like that. I'm actually trying to open people's eyes up, open these kids' eyes up, and let them know that that's not the route to go. So that's more so what that song is about and things like that. I'm all about the lyricism. It only takes me 30 minutes to write the song, but I do put my all into it. It's all true stories and things like that. So,
I like it.
I appreciate it. And every song that you hear is going to be a mirror of that one. It's going to be entertaining, but it's going to be a mirror of that one. I'm going to give y'all the reality of everything that's going on out here. So I appreciate you tuning in
Frank
to that.
just called me
means a lot.
DMX.
No, I play it every now and then, man. I got it on. I play it every now and then, bro. You talented,
Yes, sir.
brother.
Yes,
I'm gonna go over there and get set up over there. I appreciate you guys again. Blue always showing me love. Let me come and talk stupid on his channel, and always holding me down. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you guys for that for sure, man.
And tell them, Clay, man, they keep playing with you, bro. I'm gonna have to step out the shadows, man. You know?
Listen, man, they on my top pause a little bit.
Tell them, man. Tell them, give them fair warning, man. They keep playing with you. Blue gonna step out the shadows on them. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, they trying.
Yeah.
But we outside,
Yes.
baby. Believe that.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm gonna tap in with you, great brother.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
And just announcement. 4K is no longer 4K. His new name is the Mod Father. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer 4K. It's the Mod Father. You know what I'm saying?
A side.
Yeah. It's
Don't
the
make me
Mod
mad.
Father.
Okay, stress me out, man.
Why? Why?
It's the Mod Father. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Full been out like it's been plenty of times. Full been a time somebody out for 24 hours, and before I can say anything, he be like, "That was by accident. I'm sorry. That was." He was being just.
They go. I let him go for a while, man. I just want him to keep.
No, but sometimes the chat, man. Sometimes the chat is its own thing, man. And bro doing a great job at handling it. That it's its own entity. It is, man.
Yeah, I think for the majority part, I gotta like I can't say that they love and they hate me. I think the chat love me for the most part. So I gotta be doing a little bit of something right. But I appreciate y'all for even giving me this opportunity to be able to interact with so many different people. Shout out to the Queen. We already got some things in common just from watching the night before I came up. Appreciate you joining the family. This is gonna be amazing from what I've seen by tonight.
Thank you.
Shout out A-Side, shout out Blue. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. Subscribe to A-Side's channel. And if y'all want that 50K or a chance at getting that 50K, subscribe up. Cheese and Blue will be looking out for y'all and things like that. All I ask is what I always ask, just keep it respectful in the chat and things like that. We're a family here. We're not just, a bunch of random people. You step into this chat, you become a family. And that's about it. I'm going to leave out on that note. This mic y'all see behind me is not a part of my setup. I plan on recording at home and things like that from now on. So I got to download Pro Tools and all of that. So that's why the mic.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm still working on. I thought that was a pre-steel chair.
Nah. I'm still working on my setup, and it's actually I lowered it down.
How long your neck gotta be for you to, you know what I mean?
Now I lowered it down so you'll be able to reach it. So when you come lay your vocals,
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Don't put it no higher. Don't put it no higher too. And get my step up ladder for it too. You disrespecting me right now. Way too high. You trying to embarrass me.
Hey,
get my step up.
Oh, you gotta do like this.
Facts.
Yeah. Have a step up. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all having me up. Shout out to all three of y'all. God bless y'all. Right. Y'all just make sure y'all subscribe to every channel that's up here. All the faces y'all see. And I'll catch y'all later.
Right. Appreciate you, nephew.
Good night.
Oh, and congratulations on the move. I forgot to tell them. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
But you did well, Karma. And you handled yourself quite well. I appreciate you coming up here and giving us your time. We told you it'd be about 2 hours and 30 minutes. We lied. I just want to let you know after this.
It was great though. It was great though. We didn't it went by so fast because it was just so good. Yeah.
But we try to keep it around. You will see it will pan out to around that. I think you did very well. I loved it.
Yo, they snitching on her in me.
I slipped. Ryan works my nerves. Y'all don't know. Y'all do not know.
She was cussing.
Yeah, I mean it's our first show. Yo, my first show, I was so off. It was just like I didn't feel like myself in my first show. It's like I don't know. I just didn't feel like myself in the first show, but through time you get to. But I think she's fine. I mean, like. Yeah,
she got a groove.
And the conversation that we had with her on the phone, it was smooth. It was like it was no, you know what I mean? It was not a big deal at all. So I think
I'm holding all folks accountable.
That's what I'm talking about, Giselle. Let them know, Giselle. Let them know. Let them know, Giselle.
See, the family know. That's what I'm talking about. That's why it's special. You know what I'm saying? Like it's constant, it's consistent. The family's consistent, man. It's all love, man. That's why we're gonna take this to a whole nother level.
What do you think about it before we you can leave with that? What you think about tonight? What you take from the show?
I loved it. I loved every minute of it.
Okay. All right.
L Dub, what's up, family? Salute to my brother L Dub Boxing in the building, the boxing guru, the boxing info himself. He's a walking Google for boxing. Salute to my brother L Dub.
I have my notifications on for his Twitter.
Yeah, L Dub. Hey man, yo, L Dub, man, and L Dub be dropping. Hey, let me tell you what he be doing, right? He'd be like, "Hey, Blue, so what you think about what if this ever happened?" Right? And he be giving me scenarios, and I'm like, and I'll be looking at the scenarios. Then 20 minutes later, bing, yeah. So this is this. I'm like, wait, what, bro? He giving me these scenarios. Hey, so what? He told me the other day. This is what L Dub told me the other day. He said, Blue, just imagine if Canelo went back to the PBC to fight Jaime Munguia on Amazon. Right? So I'm like, yeah, that would be wow. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, just imagine that. Bro, 2 hours later, bing, 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 Canelo going back. I'm like, bro, what?
He like the wise sage that never gives you the answer. But if you read into what they said, they gave you the answer. Yep. You know what I mean?
All facts.
All facts. But all right, with that, you can take us out, Blue.
Karma, drop your link to your channel in the chat. A-side, drop the link to your channel in the chat. People, do me a favor. This is not co-host. This is family. This is a new wave. This is what we doing. If you support me and my grind, do me a favor. Please subscribe to my brother, Ring Rivals, with my brother A-side, Armstrong Consultant, my brother, my co-host. Please subscribe to my sister, Carmen Serene. Her link is in the chat as well. Please subscribe to their channel. If you rock with me, you rock with them. And let's make this happen. Let's make this grow like no other. Okay, let's do something in the sport of boxing that's not being done. You understand? It's not often that you're going to get 3 different walks of life that we have our own personalities. None of us are up here, no yes men, yes women up here. We have our own identity in the sport of boxing. We have our own
way of thinking. Right.
Yeah. So, I need y'all to completely support what we're doing, because my plans is bigger than what they even see. Right? I foresaw this, and I told Carmen this, I told A-side this, I'm doing things behind the scenes that I'm trying to take this to a whole nother level, right? I'm trying to grow the sport of boxing. That's why I like it that it's family oriented. When I go places and then people see me, hey, Blue, can you take a picture of my kid? Is the most flattering thing I could get in my entire life, right? Is that you want me to be, you want to take a picture with me, or people say, Blue, can you take a picture with my wife, or can you take a picture of my mom, right? That to me just tells me and speaks volumes to me, right? So I want, I respect their walks of life. I respect what, they bring to the table, and nothing is an accident. I didn't pluck A-side out. I didn't pluck Karma out. It ain't an accident. You understand? You guys know, you guys been rocking with me forever. You guys witnessed me get that information live while I was talking with 1,000 people, and Kurt's wife called me and told me that he left, and it broke me on live. And from that moment, I said, I'll just do it by myself. My schedule changed. I wasn't consistent with the live streams. Go live at this time, go live at that time. It completely threw me off. It threw me for a loop for what I was used to from my routine. And I always say this: familiarity is stronger than love. Comfortability is stronger than love. And I was very familiar with the way me and Kurt did things. I was very familiar with our time, very familiar with our schedule. And then here came A-Side. Then here came Karma, right? And this is not by accident. You know what I'm saying? Her videos started popping up to me, and I just started watching them, binge watching them. A-Side could tell you. I ain't tell you that, but I started binge watching them. And I call A-Side. I'm like, hey, bro, this is it right here. You know, so this is my vision. I have a vision.
Yeah, you got one. We've been talking about this for the longest.
For the longest time. And so hey, I just need y'all to rock with me, trust my vision. Just like they trust my vision right here, A-Side and Karma trust my vision. Just need y'all to trust the vision. I told y'all, and I'll tell you guys again, I woke up one day on my lunch break. You guys follow me, watch me go to work on the school bus, watch me drive the school bus, watch me drive the ambulance, and watch me work in the hospital in the operating room. I did videos from the operating room. I did videos from the school bus. I did videos from the ambulance, right? And you guys see me do it. And look where we are today, right? So trust what I'm telling you, what I see in this trio, and what we're going to do beyond. You understand? So I want to elevate the sport of boxing. They know the sport of boxing. Let's make it happen. One thing that always bothered me before we get out of here was that a thing that always was a thorn in my side from the moment Curry passed was the fact that all he talked about when we talked on the phone was Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight. And he didn't see it because the politics in the sport of boxing, right? Unforeseen that Friday that me and him did that last show, and he said, we both got sick on that very same Friday. I said, man, Kurt, I can't see. My head is pounding. He said, go ahead, take a nap. I'll take over. Then he took over. Then when I came back, he said, Blue, I don't feel good. I said, you don't feel good either? We off. Let's get off. Next thing you know, he texted me he going to the hospital, and he never came out. So I never thought that Friday would be the last show that me and him did like this. So for them to come into and elevate me, because that's what you guys both do for me, is elevate me, right? Y'all give me a whole different breath of fresh air from doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy you guys, the two of you guys are making me enjoy talking about boxing, opposed to just dealing with arguing and trolling and debating, and you know, that's just my passion. I do that in the afternoon without y'all. But you know, this format is what I love from the sport of boxing. So I appreciate y'all trusting me. You know what I'm saying? And my plan and my vision is going to sort. I trust me. What I see, this will be your job. You know what I'm saying? Your job will be your passion. Just like it's my passion, it's my job right now. You know, that's my plan for you guys and what we do. And let's just take this to a whole nother level. So let's cook. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes,
I appreciate it. Salute. So with that, Blue, you can take us out.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Good night.